Because in our culture today, men are not allowed to have opinions about anything. It's misogyny, but women can say whatever they want about anything. If you look at history in the last couple of decades, women have had the most to say about it.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
think it's bad.
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Or what would merit it?
Gossiping? No. Gossiping? Gossip more than women. Are you serious? Alan, I'm in a barbershop every other weekend or every other week. Men gossip way more than women.
Ain't so complicated.
You know what? Everyone likes this song, but it doesn't do anything for me.
People are sad. And you know what? I loved that I didn't feel anything for this song.
I actually turn it when I
don't turn it. It's a great song. But people are like in love with it because they can relate. And I'm like,
what is he saying?
I'm so happy I can't relate.
He's sad.
This was about his relationship with Karrueche. And when they broke up, he's asking like, who are you giving the love that you had for me to now?
See?
I feel like there's two things that I want to talk about that you guys probably just don't care about. In MetLife. Now, I didn't even know that this was Chris Brown, but...
And that is
backtrack to Sunday at MetLife, the Jonas Brothers performed.
Really?
And you see,
they're back together?
The same judgmental tone, Marie, that I said, I have things to talk about that I don't necessarily think you guys care about. And
they're
there you
together?
are proving my point.
I didn't know they were still performing. That's all I was saying.
They have been together. Maybe they have like a latest album that's kind of recent. But yeah, they went around and they did a tour. I don't know in what other cities. But I did know that they were coming here. I thought it was going to be like a super small show like at Jones Beach or something. Because they did that one time.
At Jones Beach.
I don't know why. Well, I don't know what they have at Jones Beach. I've never been to a concert there, but they be having concerts there.
Oh, sorry. Duran Bernard. He's fantastic. He sings.
I don't know who that is.
You've probably heard him. Like he sings.
You'd have to give me a song and then I could be like, oh yeah. As little Amanda preteen, I was obsessed with the Jonas Brothers.
That's nice.
I can't remember really being obsessed with anyone before that, but that part of my life was such a time. And it still resonates with who I am today. I'm so serious. This is why I'm a Disney girl. Okay? That era of Disney has me in a chokehold today in 2025. They brought out Demi Lovato.
Did they?
And you guys don't understand how huge that is, but I've been wanting to cry about it since Sunday.
Did they bring out Selena Gomez?
No. She's unimportant.
Oh.
She's unimportant to the Jonas Brothers.
Oh.
Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato have made Disney history. They're legends. Not to say that Selena isn't. She's just not as talented. We know her face.
Really?
To me, she's not as talented. Selena
dropped an album over the spring. It's a banger. The whole album rocks. Amanda.
She can have great songs. I can sing my ass off to about 10 to 20 Selena Gomez songs. Does she has Demi's voice? Absolutely not.
I'm gonna be real.
She doesn't have a voice that makes you go, who the hell is singing that? No.
Demi does? I've never heard her sing.
What? Demi is a powerhouse. Are you kidding me?
I'm serious. I've never heard her sing.
Demi Lovato has been my favorite person from Disney since I was probably like 11 years old. She is amazing.
I'll have to listen to one of her songs.
She's amazing. You guys got kids, so I know you guys know what Camp Rock is.
Yes. I do because I have a daughter. Alan doesn't.
Chris, you've watched Camp Rock?
I'm trying to find something.
I know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Disney at this time, when I was Disney was drama. They were all dating each other. They all had purity rings. Disney was tea at this time. Okay? Joe Joe was dating Demi. Selena was dating Nick. Miley was dating Nick.
Oh, Miley
Everybody
Cyrus.
was dating everybody.
You had to
Right?
be there.
You had to be there.
I was just
Selena and
monitoring.
Demi were best friends.
They don't.
They
get
had
along?
a YouTube channel that the girls were tuned into. You had to be there. Them bringing Demi out, and I think Demi, she's had a beef with the Jonas brothers. They split apart. Her and Joe's breakup was like devastating to any 13-year-old at the time. And then she had a drug
Which
problem.
one's Joe? Middle?
The middle.
Not the one married to the actress.
No,
Rhea.
that's Nick.
What is it?
Working title.
Oh, there's some gum caught behind my crown.
Because Alan snatched it from you, right?
Yeah. If I still had my big piece, I could like.
Did you want? What did you want? You want me to say what we're going to talk about?
A lot of stuff. I gotta find this person. It's going to.
Wait, who are you even looking for again?
It's this guy.
He's still looking for a singer?
Yeah, and like I know his face. I can't recall his name.
So I have hot topics. Then I have the bird's nest.
What is that?
That's the article you had sent me about the women's only village.
Oh yeah.
Which was actually, I went into it. It was very interesting. I had a whole conversation with my daughter about it.
I want to find. Wait, are we following what you sent on the email?
Oh, Alan wants me to go in order. Okay, sorry.
Well, that was my question. I was like,
Let me just go in
are we
order.
listing?
My liege.
And right, me lord.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Can I have more?
Sorry, massa.
Facts. Okay, the bird's nest. Then we're going to talk about why some women are opting out of relationships with men. We're going to delve into misogyny versus misandry. Then we will, a TikToker recently said, doctors are to black women what cops are to black men. And it was an interesting discussion about, health and how it impacts women, how doctors and other healthcare providers treat black women. And then we will get into, if we have time, male manipulation epidemic, which is something I learned about today.
We're going to have time for that.
No,
I'm
it's
actually
crazy.
interested.
I just
haven't
learned about
heard
it.
That was great. That was
I learned about it today.
headline. I'm interested.
Oh, you know about it?
No, I'm just
okay.
saying.
Oh, I learned about it today from my daughter's friend who happens to be a guy who was over at the house. And we were talking about so we're trying to think about these topics that we're going to talk about. And he's 20 years old. So he's just like, you guys should talk about the male manipulation epidemic. It's something that started out of social media.
You know what? Can we start with that? Because I'm interested simply because I've never heard of it. I'd like to know what it's about. And before you give us context, is this something that is like pervasive among men in general, or is this like a young man's thing?
I think it's something that we'll say Gen Z kind of like really observed. And essentially what it is, it's men who are coming out and saying, yeah, I'm a feminist. I completely agree. I'm progressive. I believe in what you believe. And it's essentially a tactic to be manipulative, to kind of draw the woman in.
Be like,
Then
oh, he's
once-
such a great guy. He's on our side.
But how that is like some shit from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s.
That's not really something too
And they just
deep
put another title on it.
because that's not something too deep to be studied. We've seen that time
Well, you
and
know
time
what?
again. We know it.
Yeah, like what? And I guess because there's a name for it, what is your research like?
So it isn't a formal psychological or medical term. It's a social media born phrase that became popular on TikTok and Twitter. At its core, it's used often as a tongue-in-cheek to describe a perceived wave of young men who present themselves as sensitive, intellectual, or feminist aligned, but whose behavior in a relationship turns out to be self-serving, controlling, and emotionally manipulative.
Yeah, same toilet, same shit, new toilet. Like there's nothing new under the rainbow.
But not the curated aesthetic. Like
Yeah.
they will curate like to the woman.
So, but I don't think that that's anything new. Think about like, remember Babyface? I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. I think that's the words. Whatever. That's what that is. Just in the 90s.
Is it lying?
Yeah.
Essentially, it's like, what's the other word we use for this stuff these days?
Manipulation?
No.
Sorry, y'all. I'm still sick, child. I'm on the antibiotic.
It's like on the verge of, we say this a lot,
Gaslighting?
love bombing.
Love bomb.
Oh.
It's
I
like,
think they're probably related.
yeah, it's like borderline love bombing. Like I like you, I give you this, so you think that I'm like a really great guy, and then you start to love me too. So if this is what you require to give yourself, then this is what I'm gonna do. But after you give yourself, then
Right.
all this love that I've given you for the past weeks, couple of weeks, a month,
Whatever. yeah.
like it's gone.
So I don't know. I guess for me, I literally just see this as the same things that were happening 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 60 years ago. Like nothing that's not new. Like it's just a new way to manipulate people. Because I won't even say it's a new way to manipulate women. Because I imagine that there are women doing the same thing, But that's also one of those things where, speaking from a woman's perspective, like the way that your daughter's friend set it up, that really puts the onus on the woman to listen to what they're being told, but to also like observe the performative acts, observe what they do, observe their actions. Because
one of the things is literally performative empathy.
Oh, it's actually like, I know that this is things that, you have to look out for and we know about, but just when you like just sit and think very deeply about the lengths that a person would go to, it's just like so scary to like not actually know who's being genuine with you because you're making yourself seem so likable.
Yeah.
Like you're making yourself seem like we're aligned and we have the same interests and you're this great person, and you turn out to be like something completely different. It doesn't have to be like bad per se, but this is not you. You presented something that is not you
Your
at
avatar.
all. It's sad.
They're calling right now relationship recession. Like, yeah.
Who coined that?
It's a phrase.
I feel like just as a people, we're just getting very progressive and putting names on things that was just like pretty taboo before.
No, but it's interesting because it's like, is that what we're experiencing? Because I don't know if I'm paying attention because of 8 at the table. And
Tell
what we
us
do.
what is
I mean,
that?
right now with everything, the red pill, every single movement, put that in a bubble, and you're just kind of pushing out any, like, there's a recession on relationships. Like, there is no incentive, there's no desire besides just like wanting to have sex with someone. There's no want for emotional connection and long lasting building. Like, what's happening?
I think that we've moved past the just wanting sex or just wanting like a sexual relationship.
Really?
I think that what it is, or maybe this is just me, but I think that because we are in such a time, Marie said, maybe it's you paying attention to 8 at the table. Sometimes I feel like that's what it is too. I'm literally on a show where we talk about relationships all the time. So I kind of gain different perspectives and think about things that I never thought about before. But also, like, therapy is so much of a thing now. Like, we have so much buzzwords that people weren't talking about before. And it's just like people are starting to realize or starting to learn things for themselves. Like, I'm not putting up with that. They're manipulating me. Oh, that's love bombing. Oh, they're breadcrumbing me. Like, they're starting to be more aware of the game people play. And maybe that's just me. I feel like there are some people out there, maybe some people are still out there just looking for sexual relationships, but I just feel like maybe we're just becoming more aware of people's games and just like deciding for ourselves what we want to deal with, what we don't, being very intentional of what the relationships we want to be in look like.
That's actually, I mean, that's a really, really good point. The ability to identify and like call something out is important. Because I think one, if it's like, if I tell you something's going on with me, like, oh, well, Erin, that's gaslighting, that's love bombing, that's this, that, and the other. It's like now that I can categorize particular behaviors under a name, under a title, under a category, an umbrella. It's like now I can actually look out for those things.
Yeah.
So I do think it's helpful. However, I think that like everything, like things can be bastardized. So like religion essentially in so many ways is bastardized to like, create division, to create hate, to create, anger, amongst people. So I love the fact that we can identify it, but there's also, drawbacks to it.
I was gonna say, I think sometimes people are being hypersensitive a little bit.
Definitely hypersensitive.
No,
I
and
agree.
that's a negative of having all of these buzzwords or people just throw them around thinking they know what they're talking about. There's definitely that as well.
Yeah.
We see
Like
that
narcissist.
with a narcissist.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Say it again, Erin.
Have I said how I feel about that word?
He's a terrible guy. He's a narcissist. No.
So this is the thing.
That's not always the case.
You probably have the numbers on this. Like narcissism, like the actual diagnosis, it's like a very small percentage of people.
Extremely rare.
So you have people who may have like narcissistic traits here and there, but they're not a narcissist.
I just want to hold that. And at this moment, I would like Alan and his editors to edit the part in our last conversation about narcissists with 8 at the table where I said, people can have narcissistic traits, though. That doesn't make them a full-blown narcissist.
Oh, yeah. I think we talked about it.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No, you lost me. You lost me. And I'm like,
Who said that?
Rome for sure.
Oh, okay.
Rico might have also said it.
I remember talking about this.
But I remember Rome for sure. As I was just like, someone doesn't have to be a full-blown narcissist, but they could have narcissistic traits.
Yeah.
What? How could they? No.
I actually recall, I faintly recall this because
I was like, I'm going to just shut up because
You shouldn't, because there's so much we don't know. You know what I mean? Like every day we're like, everything's a spectrum now. You know what I mean? Every day things are becoming so much you don't know. Somebody can have traits, but I don't think people understand when they call somebody a narcissist, like exactly what you're saying.
most people really haven't even seen a narcissist. Really haven't.
Chills to the
Yes.
bone.
Yes.
I wouldn't like to call anyone a narcissist at all, because it seems like a very scary thing to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I feel like
And it's also a mental thing. They got like a real diagnosis, like a clinical diagnosis.
I believe that. But when someone even has like narcissistic traits, it kind of makes you feel a little worried about the people who are full-blown narcissists. Like, damn, if you're this bad, and I feel like whatever you got going on can be fixed. Like, imagine the ones that are like diagnosed.
Very hard to fix. It's very hard.
You just got to separate yourself from people like that. That's the easiest thing to do.
Done and done.
So what's that term again that your daughter's?
Oh. Yeah, because I put it on there. Male manipulation.
That's the name of it?
Male manipulation
Epidemic.
epidemic.
Yeah.
I don't even
This is
want
what the youngsters are calling in terms of, first of all, they were giving me so many things, and I'm like, I don't think this is the age group for that.
Wait,
But
what?
were they talking about that amongst each other? Like, is it like trending on the internet, or is this
No,
like
it's
school
trending amongst
conversations?
their
Like their
age
peers? Okay.
like it's in their part of Twitter and TikTok and what they're talking about. It's like, oh, you give me the cringe. Like
No. The ick.
oh, the ick.
The ick.
I say cringe too, but
Whatever
That
it
is so
He
cringe.
gives it to them. I thought that was interesting because he was like, he's progressive.
Allegedly.
yeah,
Made him
I
like
think
that.
it is interesting, but we know the real deal. They put a name on it, but
Yeah.
we understand what it is.
I mean, the only important thing is just being able to identify it. Like you know, if you're on the receiving end of something like that, just make sure you're armed with the ability to like identify the bullshit. That's really all it
Kudos
is.
to those kids.
Yeah, fried. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like them kids are arming themselves so much with so much information that it's essentially sometimes
Debilitating.
stopping them from living real
Living,
life.
yeah.
They're
It's
gonna
debilitating.
be bubble kids.
Yeah.
They keep themselves in a bubble.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? Hey, we all got our struggles.
Every generation has
Yeah, like look at it. Some of us were latchkey kids. Some of us are parents. We raised our siblings. Some of us, like, I mean, there's just everything. Like that's they cross to bear.
It is.
Everybody has their cross.
I'm like, my daughter does not play, and I just be like,
She don't even look like she play.
she does not play. She's not one to play.
I'd be like, hey girl, hey.
And she tall too. She intimidating.
She'd be like,
Why is she so tall?
All my kids are tall.
Yeah. Why are they? Y'all aren't tall.
My father's tall.
Oh yeah, you're right. But your mom's not, or she
No, but
wasn't.
It's usually maternal, paternal
Really?
that impacts. I mean, there's deviations to it, but yeah,
It's interesting. What's next?
a little bit about Tyla and her album bombing.
Did it? I don't.
she has an album?
Oh,
That was a serious question. I like the girl. I think I would have known that. Did she drop it already? I'm being so serious right
Okay,
now.
let me just give you the background.
yes, please, because I'm still dancing to her
Everybody's
hit,
talking
to her
about it.
radio hit.
No, the last album was really, really good.
She had an album?
She had an album.
Oh, I didn't know she had put out an
Whenever
album.
the last one dropped, that was really good. I know every single song. It was great.
Which is why her album should have done extremely well.
Wait, so it was her sophomore album?
Yes. So essentially, no, this is what happened. So let me give you the background. Tyla's South African, right? She dropped her sophomore album. I think it sold about 3,500
Where? In South
in
Africa
the
or here?
US.
But what about where her people are? Did it sell there?
We don't know. It's just because the amount of just like attention she
She
gets.
definitely has a lot of hype here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She definitely does, which I could already tell you the marketing for that album sucked. I don't know anything about it.
Well, the struggle was this.
Wait, hold on. I did see a Instagram or TikTok or something where she was saying she had a
Colored.
budget. No, her budget was low, so she was doing her own hair. So
Well, like the
maybe her
thing-
budget. That's why they didn't market it well.
So you know how there's always a challenging war between African Americans in the U.S.,
yeah.
the diaspora, the Caribbean,
Yeah.
and you have South Africa, and now you have the UK in the mix. So
I don't even know why
yeah, like they're heavy in the mix.
they are
because-
so obsessed with us. Like, it's always something. They are so. You know what? That's another conversation. I'm not even
Erin
about
is ready to get them today,
no, but
actually.
it needs to be touched
Are
on.
though.
Because it's like, okay, so she refers to herself as a colored person.
Fair.
Okay. But here's
remember
the
this
thing. Here
controversy.
so here it's like, colored, it's like it's just it's not appropriate here.
Yeah.
Right? And when you are called a colored person in South Africa, it's not referring to a black
It's
person.
appropriate. It's a mixed
A
person.
mixed person.
Yeah.
So when you identify, you know how it is here. When you identify, just say I'm a black woman. You know what I mean? I'll use
Or a
Zendaya.
mixed race or
I'll
whatever.
use Zendaya. Zendaya is like,
Oh, yeah.
she identifies, I'm a black woman.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, I'm going to advocate for black women and black spaces, right? And she's in a relationship with Tom Holland, Nobody gives her a hard time.
Who is Tom Holland?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
So what
I'm not a movie
happened?
person.
The new one. The newest Spider-Man.
Is he black, white, Mexican?
No, he's
Oh,
white.
he's
all
British.
Spider-Mans are no.
No,
lying.
there was
Not
one.
all Spider-Mans are white.
Yeah, there. Wasn't he Hispanic or something?
Oh,
don't know.
Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Miles
him.
Morales,
See?
he's black.
Girl, I got to go into the files of my brain.
Oh, I don't know. I just knew he had a Hispanic
He's like
last
Hispanic
name.
or something.
No. I knew he had a Hispanic last name.
Okay.
Again, I'm not a movie person.
Okay.
Like,
So they're basically saying because of the controversy of her referring to her, and it was a bit of a controversy.
That was a while
sort of
ago, though.
remember.
You think people held on to that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That people are very upset. Like they're
No,
not.
I know that there was like a Tyla hate train over like the past maybe year or so, but
What were they
honestly,
hating about?
I honestly just thought that was just like jealousy or just finding something to nitpick at. Honestly, I do remember.
What can you nitpick at? Like
don't-
she
She
pretty,
has
she can sing. Like she's. I mean, like what?
I don't know. Her aura just gives off something which I don't know. People just hate. Maybe they think that like, oh, you're too new to be acting like that. Like I
So she
remember
acts-
people.
Does she act like that?
Sort of, kind of, but in like I'm a diva and I deserve to be here kind of way. And maybe there was this one incident that she won an award. I don't remember the
recall
award
this,
show.
yeah.
Don't ask me. But she did not want to hold her own. They gave her a trophy. They gave her something.
the award.
Award. And she didn't want to hold
She
it.
said a trophy.
Whatever they gave her.
Her medal.
She's like, oh my God, I don't even want to sound like her. Like, before I fuck it up.
Do it.
Like, oh my God, you guys know I don't like to hold these things. Here, can you hold this? And she gave her speech. And she's
I
like,
love South African cinema.
no, it's great. But it was, people were coming at her like,
I sort of remember
like,
this. Yeah.
like she doesn't even want to hold her own award. And even in the sentence was like, oh, you guys know I don't like holding these things. Like, oh, so you just get so many awards that you don't want to
I
hold.
was just about to say, what awards have you got?
I don't know, but that's what
Maybe
she said.
maybe she got awards like internationally prior to her, like popping in the States, I'm just throwing it out there. I really don't know.
But why did it have to create such a conflict, which I hate? I hate that it creates a conflict between us. And
Yeah.
I think you guys know what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
I'll give you my perspective on this. I think that enough people in the United States don't know how things operate in South Africa, right? And I think when you're ignorant of certain things, so to me, when I heard that colored statement, it did nothing for me, simply because I understand that is actually a label that they use there. I know that.
Even if, because I don't know anything, but even if I heard her say that, knowing that she's not from here, I wouldn't have immediately thought like, or felt offended. I would have just said, oh, that's probably just what they say. Even if I did not know 100%, I would have just assumed, because she could have said anything. They could have asked her anything, and just based on how she responded, even if I didn't understand it, I would have just said, maybe she's responding based on, how
That's
she
fair.
talks normally back at home.
That is very fair. However, I say this. I think that when you're crossing over into crossing over and gaining popularity in the United States, I think that you probably have to like have they do like these like interviews or whatever, like these tour interviews.
Yeah.
I think that's something you might want to talk about. Like I'm new. I'm just popping off in the United States. There's some things going on. People are saying this. I'm like, that's not me. It's just something that is in our. There's a super simple way to like fix that problem. So I don't know if she like just rode on it.
I think the problem
she
is her
definitely
team.
did.
It's her team.
I was also going to
Exactly.
say she's definitely not
They
media
should-
trained.
No.
She's not.
should have
and
known
it's,
that.
It's an ongoing joke actually right now that she doesn't know how to answer questions.
Really? What are they saying? What are they saying?
So she says things like, you could ask Tyla anything. She won't respond properly.
Like,
Like,
look at her
she-
how to respond.
can I bring up something? Because I really don't, I don't know how to give
Please
you
tell
guys
us.
an example. But if I go on TikTok
like-
and
it's-
literally just say, Tyla interviews, you'll
You know
see
what?
all of the jokes.
A lot of the blame
while-
is saying her team.
While she looks this up, you're absolutely right, Marie. It's her team, because without even saying colored, even if she said, yeah, I'm colored, but the equivalent of that, in the States or in the UK or in Europe or whatever, that's just being
Mixed race.
multiracial.
Yeah. That's all she had to say.
And people were like, oh, okay. And then people in the United States, black people in the United States were like, oh, she black.
Yeah, but it took a whole the thing is it took a whole like meaning, and it's very triggering, which
I get
I
it.
get it. And so
I'm be honest, that's on
she's
her.
very young, by the way. I think she's like 22, 23.
So I'll say this, that's on
I don't
her.
think she's that young.
Okay, but let's just say she's 25, regardless. She's still in her 20s, and I think that the people around her are supposed to be professionals. They're the ones who are supposed to handle her and guide her into doing the right things. So right. So
Why you need this?
So if they're not doing that, and if she or her parents or whoever doesn't have the wherewithal to get the right people around her, that's a her problem. And that's really a L she gonna have to hold.
Yeah.
Like you have to do your due diligence. That's like me showing up to a job interview and not being prepared to talk about things that I've done over the last 3 years, or not being prepared to talk about my salary requirements, or not being prepared to talk about how I've run into difficult situations and how I dealt with those situations and those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like her team, perhaps they're just ill-informed or they're trash or whatever, but somebody got to be in charge.
But 3,500
Let
units?
me see. Hold on.
Lesson learned.
Ooh.
Lesson learned.
Aaron, that is a tough number to hear.
I could probably sell 3,500 albums.
You really could.
And I could hold one little tune. Make me sweat.
It's a shame because I do like her. I like her music, but I think she was just mishandled.
And again, hopefully that's a lesson for her, that she seeks out the right people.
No funding is crazy. Okay, this is just one example.
Let me see. Is she drunk?
And messaging me saying they love the song, and I was like, yeah.
Tyler. Wait, this isn't her.
That isn't her, but that's people making fun of her doing interviews because she literally doesn't answer
no media
questions.
training.
She has no media training.
Again, that's
Literally, the question in this parody video, they said, Tyla, what do you think about the state of the world?
Yeah.
she said cat.
She's like, aye. And she does theatrics like that, to be honest. Like, that's just her. And she's like, oh, when I saw Katy Perry get slimed, that was crazy.
She said that?
Yeah.
No, I saw that.
Oh,
but
no. But it's just like,
Oh.
she'll answer with something that just doesn't.
Or sometimes not. The breakfast interview, Charlemagne.
That was
I
in
don't know.
here too.
Charlemagne is going to ask the question they ask. They say, the PR team say, hey, if you could just not ask that. And, Charlemagne's going to be
ask
like,
what?
about the colored statement.
Really?
And
Yeah.
of course he says, so what's that about?
Yeah.
And then, be prepared. What does she do? She turns around to the team. And then they come in
Can I
and
see?
say,
Hold on. They actually have it up here. I
Yeah,
just
let's
want to see
find
what it is.
please. Oh, wait. No, Amanda, that's not the real thing.
I know.
is that another parody?
Yeah, it was like a voiceover where the mouth looked.
Oh, because you know what? That went viral.
the parody.
The Breakfast Club interview.
Oh, see, I don't even know, child.
It's like a perfect storm.
Exactly.
I feel like Charlemagne was trying to help her.
He was.
That was help.
He was.
And she turned around and was like, I'm not awkward. Are you awkward? But he's saying he doesn't have to listen. He doesn't even have to listen to your demands. If your
Yeah.
team comes and says, hey, can you not ask this and this and
It
this?
really doesn't.
He doesn't have to listen to them.
Because really, you don't have to be on the show.
It's his job to interview. And
Yeah.
if he doesn't get the information he needs out of you, then there's no point of you being here.
And you have to remember, he's from the Wendy Williams tree.
Okay.
Just like you have coaching trees, Bill Belichick tree. He's from the Wendy Williams tree. Wendy didn't
Ask.
Yeah, Wendy didn't hold back. She asked the questions
The
that
burning questions. And that's
Yeah.
why you're here. Like after that spectacle, you're being invited to the Breakfast Club. People want to know. Give yourself a chance. Give your team the
Yes,
team
to
should have
explain.
given you the opportunity
Yeah.
to clear that
Turn
up.
that up. Just
to not have a canned response is negligent.
That was such an easy fix.
What is it called? It was an alley-oop. Like,
So tell me about this album. When did it come
child.
out? What is the name of
whole
it?
thing. That's all I gotta
The
say.
album came out last week.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
A whole week?
Oh yeah, this has been happening for a minute.
I have a question. So I don't know how record sales go these days because it's not real records. It's
But
streams.
no, that's like Aaron.
bad?
Okay, no, that's
I'm just asking.
unheard of.
No.
From
I haven't heard
from
anything.
a sophomore, she has billions of views of Spotify streams.
The last
Is
time
that
I
money?
heard
Does
of
that
Tyla,
translate into money?
I was actually just the last time I heard of
No,
Tyla,
water.
people were making fun of her interviews.
Yeah, TikTok could be out here helping
know,
these artists.
I mean, I actually don't even want to beat this horse anymore, but like that's an L she's gonna have to hold, and she needs to rejigger her handlers, her team, whoever's around her.
Yeah, but
I know
there's not
she's
even
young.
anything on her
Can
page.
we dead this thing that tries to separate us in terms of like can we dead that?
That's really what she should say.
Like
Like have one final response and like I'm not even talking about this no more. Like I was on the Breakfast Club 3 weeks ago and I addressed it. So the fact that you're asking me right now, you already know what the answer is because that's why you invited me here today. She literally could have like said her final words about that and been done. And hit him with a Nene. I said what I said.
Nene's a legend.
Very. Oh, you know what? Amanda, I don't know.
Wait, a
You watch
EP?
Housewives?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Wait, never? Atlanta?
No.
Well, I'll ask you, Marie. Who has more legendary reads, Nene or Phaedra?
Nene. The thing with Phaedra is like Phaedra had. I'm gonna tell you what she had a moment where she was
A bunch of moments.
she was collecting
skeletons, scalps.
I don't
Legacy
watch it, but
wise?
I see more of
Nene.
okay.
You know what? You're right.
I see more of Nene clips of like the sayings or
Phaedra-
whatever on the internet.
I agree, but Phaedra had
She had a moment where she
legendary.
but she still gets them though. She has these moments where she just says these things.
yes,
and you
it's
just-
very like
somebody
slick.
reads me like that. I'm gonna just be like,
All right, I'm a hold it.
I'm sad. I'm quiet.
She okay, so I think that Nene has like genuine reads, and also I think that Phaedra has like Southern charm that is like that coats.
the bless your heart.
Bless your heart is a perfect example. Exactly.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
But you're not rocking with Nene. It's something like Nene.
Nene had some good reads. You could tell she had a bunch of gay dudes around her. Yeah, because she could read.
So Tyla has an EP.
That's what came out, an EP, not an
It's
album.
It's 4 songs.
That the 3500.
Yes.
An album. It's considered
Yeah.
an album.
But also,
EP?
there's nothing
It is. An EP is
on
an
her
album.
page about it. Like she was not promoting that. There's nothing on her. I went on her Instagram. There's
Wait,
nothing.
did they take things down?
I mean, I would have no idea, but there's nothing in her
You have to remember.
bio that
Yeah.
goes towards
30.
like
I would have
click
taken
this-
it. The
click
team
this
would have
link
taken
to
it
the-
down by now. They would have taken it down because somebody has to be like, why
Why is it performing so poorly?
3,500?
Yeah. I could probably do spoken word and get 3,500. I'm just saying. But you know what? Shout out to her. Like I hope she does well. I don't
come back.
I don't want this to be perceived as us tearing her down. However, like any failure, you gotta pull your jaws up above your titties and like
Well, I hope
Keep
she
it
wouldn't.
moving.
If she ever sees this, girl, just get a new team. And I'm sure you didn't even have to see this to know that. I'm sure you're already in the works.
I don't know, does she?
I don't know. Well,
I don't know. To go to the Breakfast Club and be asked a question and turn around, like, I mean,
She's handled too much. Like, let your personality show.
well, I think her personality.
which it does.
That's
No,
yeah,
in
that's what Amanda
interviews.
was saying. Well,
In interviews.
I think that's what Amanda was saying.
It does show in interviews, but not in a great way. Like we know that you're like fun and like, ooh, but that's all we know. We know that you can't answer a question and you deflect to let your personality do the talking so that it's like
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm out of here. I don't really want to answer that. Or I don't know how to answer that. So I'm going to just shimmy over here and give you guys a little something,
She's very young. I feel like you'll have the opportunity to come back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
She's not done.
Yeah.
That little it's an EP.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
4 songs. It's okay if it
An
flops
EP
for
is
her.
What does
It's a
EP mean?
release.
It means something.
It just means a small project.
No, I get
It's
what
like-
it is, but what EP actually means something.
No,
right?
an EP is a release. It's a.
Well, what does EP stand for? That's what.
It's like official. An EP is official.
Let me go.
I know
It's
it
just
is
not like
official.
a full.
Oh, she is 23. I thought she was older.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look it up. EP.
Is a musical recording that's shorter than a full-length album but longer than a single.
Okay. So it's a release.
Yeah,
release.
I mean,
Yeah, it
I'm not
is.
saying
Especially if
it's
you released
not.
it.
Yeah.
It ain't just a drop like on a random Tuesday.
No.
You know.
Summer Walker, I feel like had one of the greatest freshman albums. No, because I still play that shit.
You said known.
Yeah. And she came out with an EP after that, before releasing her second album. And to be honest, I feel like that kind of flopped too. Nobody talks about that.
Summer Walker.
Yeah. I feel like that's just there. That's just a little 4 songs that she just released, and that's just there. Like nobody gave that too much attention after her first album was really huge.
That's kind of weird. Like if you're if you're putting something out, why would you not make it like the 4 firest songs ever, so that it like hypes people up for the sophomore album?
I mean, they were done kind of like spaced out,
What do you
like
mean?
years apart. So
What do you mean?
her sophomore album dropped, maybe like 3 years ago now.
But was the EP,
But the EP
in between?
It was in between,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
not close. They weren't close to each other. So it's not like she dropped the EP like, oh, get ready for my second album coming out in a few months.
Hey, I don't know.
But Summer Walker ain't dead. She's Tyla. She'll be okay.
She'll be fine. We're rooting for you.
We are.
Um.
Don't mistake this for shit talking. We're rooting
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, no, I really am. She's very young, and we are rooting for her. No, I think she is.
I think she definitely has something.
Yeah. I
There's
think
definitely
She has
something
a
there.
great voice to work with, and she's a performer.
Yeah.
Like she performs.
She's a performer.
I think she'll get there.
I mean, at the end of the day, all you need is a decent voice and like a
other
good
stuff.
producer.
Yeah.
Like, and do a little 1-2 boom cat. So, I mean, she seems to have more than that.
Listen, I think she'll come back from this. I think she might have to make some executive decisions.
Yeah,
about
some
her team.
personnel
Yes.
changes.
Because those 4 songs, they're probably fire. Nobody just don't know about it.
Facts.
I surely did it. Like,
Is it on her page, like on her like Instagram or her?
nothing on her
I think
Instagram.
things
Website.
may have been taken
Yeah,
down.
that's what she said. Like they might have taken it down due to this like flop.
Because
but
3,500 is crazy work.
there's no link. There's no promoting. Like she doesn't have anything. promoting
Repackage,
this.
come back, put it
Yeah.
out.
Add one
Bonus
extra
tracks.
song. See,
Yeah.
Bonus track.
remix.
And you're
Hit him with the Kales. You know, Kales love a good remix.
You said
They be on there on fixing shit anyway. Y'all ever just go and listen to a song and it sounds different? And it's just like, what producer went back in on Apple Music or whatever and changed up this song?
Like
and,
what?
And thought we wouldn't notice? I be noticing.
Like what?
Like, ooh, say the runs be different. I'm trying to think of
Avery!
one song.
His name is Avery.
what?
Avery something. The guy who sings. Oh my God. Sorry.
I know you needed that.
Yeah, needed it. I'm trying to find this guy's name.
I thought you found it already.
No.
No, she's been sitting here
it's-
hurt in her head the whole time.
Well, Alan, I know you telling me no, but we gonna talk about it.
Oh, the guy that can sing.
Sang.
Dang.
Isn't it- Chris, can you look him up? It's Avery something. He's a
Starts
black.
with Avery.
Yeah.
Black R&B.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
R&B. And I think he's also a voice coach. I
I
mean,
feel like
amazing
the name
voice.
Avery does sound familiar. I need a song. Y'all can't just be giving me names. I gotta know what they sing.
Is it? I don't know the last name. Is he a handsome guy?
Yes, Alan. Is he handsome?
You know what I'm saying, Alan. Everything is not gay. Jesus Christ.
Some things are.
Is he handsome?
Is it Avery Wilson?
I can't see.
Yeah. Since I can't look at my phone.
I think it's okay for you to come show us.
Yeah, it's Avery Wilson.
What does he look like? And what does he sing?
I don't know. I got these glasses on, but
I feel like it's okay.
you know what? No, I'm looking it up, Alan. And
Avery Wilson.
yes, that's him. Yeah, that boy can sing.
Can we know what he sings?
I don't know, but I know he can sing.
Never seen him in my life.
Oh, wait, who said, oh, Alan. Now you know you tripping. Now, I'm sorry that I have to, everything's coming back right now. You said nothing against Jennifer Hudson, love her, but we talking about a singer, Kiki Wyatt. Baby.
Yeah.
But,
No lies told right there.
I mean, baby, she good at two things.
Having kids?
And singing. She's like 17 kids. That woman is, oh, she can sing.
You can.
Jesus Christ, she can sing. Yeah. I'm sorry, she can sing. But yes.
Yeah.
Like I just, and I don't even know why she's not.
Because she has soul.
Is that why she's not as big as she?
Like she has soul when she sings. Like you can feel it. Like I feel like in today.
Jennifer Hudson, right?
Yeah, she's not popping like that. She thank God for her show.
I was literally just thinking that, like, we know Jennifer Hudson, and maybe it's just because she doesn't put out music like that consistently.
Yeah.
But yeah, like right now, she's not like a big name.
And people don't want
just know
soul
her
right now.
We know her as
Child Kiki Wyatt, baby. I can. She outsings the men too.
She should have been much bigger than she
should have been huge.
Yeah.
She has like, I mean, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I literally do feel like she's up there with Whitney. Mm-hmm. She's like with the vocal strength, the ability to like the breathing. Like that girl is talented.
Like I wouldn't put Hudson with Whitney.
No,
I wouldn't.
No.
But yeah.
But she can sing down to church though.
Yes.
Baby, she gonna be at that Woman Thou Art Loose conference. Singing that bitch down. Sorry. But anyway, yeah. No, but I love Jennifer Hudson. I think great talent. But that Kiki Wyatt, baby, can't nobody mess with her. I actually can't think of anybody who has a better voice than her right now.
Hey, women are taboo.
But you remember that? Sorry.
okay. What else we got?
Amanda's like, yeah. That's how I feel when y'all be talking about Mean Girls or whatever them shows you be watching.
Oh my God.
What she say? Gilmore Girls, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Like,
first of all, those are shows I know but never really watched.
I watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Listen, I don't not know who Kiki Wyatt is. I just don't listen to her. I said I don't not know who she is.
It's a double negative. I know.
But do I sit at home and listen to Kiki Wyatt? No.
But and I'm not saying that I do either. Like like My First Love is like one of the biggest songs she did with Avant, and it was a remake. But I've seen a lot of her like live shows like online and stuff. She is just out of this world voice. Like
she was on the R&B Divas. Remember that?
Oh yeah, she was with the lady with the face and with what's her name? She had the show in Atlanta. It was a bunch of them.
Yeah, it was a few of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got messy on there too. But anyway, next topic.
The next topic is Gavin Newsom antagonizing Trump.
I love it.
Touch base on that.
I love it. But y'all know I'm petty. Like I saw this. I think I saw it last night. No, maybe the night before. Somebody posted it. The tweet that came. I doubt that Gavin Newsom wrote it himself, but like it was a tweet that came from his page, and it literally was worded the exact same way that like Trump, the President Trump, like sends out tweets. Yeah,
I was going to say I don't think that these people run their own social media pages. They're probably not writing these tweets themselves.
For sure. No, I do think Trump.
I was about to say, but
yeah.
Actually, never mind, because Trump literally puts his fingers on the.
No, I think Trump writes keyboard. His own. But I think that the in-kind response by Gavin Newsom and his team, it was hilarious. I enjoyed it. Because I think that it laid out what he intends to do, but he littered it with, like Trumpisms.
Yeah,
if you
I was
will.
like some like backhand.
It was funny.
Kind of.
Hey, with respect to that, I'm glad that the Dems are finally letting their nuts hang.
Some of them.
Right. The rest of them scared. Real scared. You know what?
I don't know why. She said some of them and looked back at Alan like
I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, Marie.
Yeah, they scary, super scary.
Like, what Alan got to do with anything?
Oh, because I'm not gonna go too deep.
You know what I was thinking about? I think you and I talked about this one time. It was like about accents.
I don't know why. I knew she was going to say that. I was going to say, Erin, what is on your heart today?
And I don't even know why that's on my heart. The Lord just laid it on my heart. And I have no idea why.
I told you she was ready to come for those UK people today.
That's a good segment, Amanda.
What is on your heart? I'll tell you what's on mine in a second. But I felt it. I knew she was coming for the accents.
I don't even know why.
We definitely spoke about this before.
It was on my heart. The Lord just laid it on my heart. I don't know why, but like, I just don't like English accents. English and French, hate.
All of them?
I mean,
no, because like the UK accents, they have like different regions.
Yeah, but it's still kind of all the. You can definitely tell they're from where they are from.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's cool that they try to mix in a little like patois. That's cool.
I love that.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like that's a little, that's like a little seasoning on some bland chicken.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, but I hate English accents.
I think it's so cool.
I don't like it.
I'm when sorry. It's done in movies, TV shows.
Like the classic British accent or the
no, like
regional ones.
Okay, so
or the one by way of another country. In terms of Jamaica,
I feel like the English, they kind of adapted that down there, even if they're really Jamaican or not. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Bel Air, they made Jeffrey. You ever saw Bel Air, the remake of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air? Love that. They made Jeffrey. Well, he was English in the first one.
Yeah, he was, but
this is more
like buttoned up.
Yeah. This one,
the new one. I think he was a street dude or something like that. Yeah,
he was
straight up gangster.
Yeah.
Okay, but I liked it, and he had like a little patois going on. And
what I mean, but he was Jamaican. I think he was. That's what I thought.
He was,
but he ran from like he came to America.
Yeah, but like,
so he's from the UK by way of.
Yeah,
I don't. Well, I didn't assume that.
I did
because we only heard of him being from England. Like Jamaica was never
like Idris Elba. Like his accent isn't overwhelming to me.
Didn't you say it was? I think you used him as an example.
He is the example.
It's not overwhelming.
I don't know. When I found out, and I think there's only like probably 3 men who I would actually. It's just 3 men. If I see them in public,
it's on.
No. I would just be interested to like. Hey, how you doing? Take a picture. You know, like 3 celebrities. That's it.
Okay.
And Idris Elba is one of them. He's the only one who I have not met yet. The other 2 I have met.
Who are they?
One is Method Man, and I met him a few weeks ago at the event.
Yeah, you did.
The one you're supposed to come to. And the other one is David Banner from Jackson, Mississippi. He also went to my school, Southern University. Well, I guess I went to his school because he was there first. And I met him, I guess, a year or 2 ago when we went to at InvestFest when my husband was speaking there. And the only other one is Idris Elba. Haven't met him.
We'll make that happen for Erin.
But he can't talk to me with no English accent.
I mean, he can put on American.
Yeah.
He can do it.
He does it really well.
I mean, you know what? The English actors really do American accents really, really well. I don't know if it's because they be in school or if they're just obsessed with us. Like, I don't know what it is. Where they learn it, no idea.
TV.
I
feel
say that
like
we speak more intensely. They say they speak more relaxed.
in acting, especially when you have a different accent and you want to be like
More
like-
marketable.
yeah, you have to go through that kind of dialect training. But also American TV.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
mostly watch American TV and know how to do an
Better
American
than we can. Better than we're able to do their accents.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
You know what? You're right. Because my husband's cousin. Remember when I would my husband's cousin the other week?
Oh yeah.
She's British, well, Jamaican British or whatever, and she did her American accent. I was like, oh, not bad.
Right.
I was like, because she was like, child.
That's actually so funny because I have a friend, he's Trini, and actually just today, he says different things that I'm like, is that how you think we talk? He like try to like shorten like syllables.
Like
Or-
what?
Okay, so this he says all the time. He
He's
wants
real
to
Trini, like from Trinidad.
Yeah. He wants to say, I don't know. And
I don't
he'll
know.
say, I don't know. But he says it that way all the time. And I'm just like, do you think that you're putting on an American accent when you say, I don't know like that? Because today I don't remember exactly what he said.
That's what I say.
What did you say?
I don't know.
I don't know. When he says it,
You want
it
him
was
to
weird.
Pronounce I don't know.
I mean, I say, I don't know. Or maybe I say it quickly that it sounds like one word, or I don't know. Oh, I just said it just now. I think I said 3 words.
I certainly say I don't know. Like or like, instead of saying you don't know, we say you ain't know. Yeah, you ain't know. Or I ain't even. It's I didn't even. I ain't even go over there.
I mean, some people just need more work than others, I guess.
But I'm from the South. So
No, true. You have your accent of your own.
yeah. But yeah, not a fan of English accents. And I remember when I found out that Idris Elba had a British accent, I was so disappointed.
Oh wow.
I mean, the level of disappointment was, no, it was real.
I remember being very intrigued and
Like
very
my
impressed.
heart sunk in a little bit.
I was very impressed by him.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, really?
I was like, oh, that's nice, but minus
you
one.
watch Love Island UK,
No thanks.
they put so many people with different accents on that show. Like
Which ones?
the
Which accents?
okay, English is did you say English or British? You say British?
British accent.
You're
'Cause
probably
it's not really
British.
an English
Yeah.
accent because English is the language.
Okay.
But they're in England. I don't know.
They are in
Okay, let's just say
England, but it's
British.
like a British accent.
British. I definitely know I don't like the Irish accent.
I actually prefer the Irish accent.
No.
Irish accent.
Actually, and there was this girl named
like the
Ella. I
Irish
only
accent.
watched one season of Love Island UK, and I really liked
The one with that guy, the self-hating Dominican.
No, he was on the US
Oh, okay. Sorry.
season. I liked this girl named Ella, but I kind of hated her accent, and it sounded to me like a little bit of Irish, but it wasn't an Irish accent. I forgot exactly where she was from, and I don't know if Alan's gonna make me.
Birmingham.
Scottish next, because that Sean Connery boy. I don't even know. I've literally always liked him.
I
Always.
know they tried to come for him after he died.
Why? Was he a
Said that
child
he
molester
believed
or
in
something?
slapping a woman a few times, get her back in order.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
He did say it though.
Not shocked. Not shocked at all, but he did have a nice accent.
So you're not gonna be hysterical.
Oh,
around
it's
me.
Scottish.
Yeah, I like.
Scottish accent. Don't care for that one. Don't care for that one.
How do you feel about the French accent?
There actually was only one French person that season, and he stood out. I felt like his accent was so different than everyone there. I fuck with it.
They do
I
a
don't
lot
hate
of
it.
There's a lot.
a lot of.
I think I prefer when it comes to French. I think I like y'all's accent more, like Creole.
Oh yeah,
Even though it's French based,
colonized version.
yeah, right.
I feel like I hear more
Oh
like
yeah, see, look,
like when it comes to UK accents, I hear more British than anything. So I think that when I do hear a French accent, it's like, ooh, like it's something a little intriguing, and it's not like, oh, that's ugly.
What about Jamaican accents?
I love a Jamaican accent.
I actually do too.
I do.
I actually do too.
love
What about Nigerian accents?
Okay. Now I do know that there's a difference in some of the African accents, but not that I know too much of.
Nigerian or like other African countries?
There's a cadence, definitely a rhythm.
Yes.
Other African countries.
And
So
they speak
like
rough, hard.
is there a difference between like a Nigerian accent and like a Ghanaian accent?
Yeah, you can tell.
So I don't know. I don't think that I've caught.
It be a little rough with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But when I hear an African accent, I know it's an African accent. I love it.
Okay, braids.
Okay, hey girl.
I think that's one of the pleasures of golf as well.
What is those words?
I'm not mad. I don't like playing golf with women, no matter how good they are. I really don't.
Your wife plays golf.
She's a very good golfer, yeah.
You don't like to play with
very
her.
often with her, no.
Why not?
Because I don't like playing golf with women.
Why not?
I like the company of men better at golf.
Why?
It's very difficult to explain. It's just it's more pleasurable playing golf with men than women.
Years ago, you did an interview, which may come back to haunt you. You know what I'm going to say, right?
No?
Okay.
No,
You did
Barbara
an interview in
playing.
which you said, it's not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You have it.
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad,
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Or what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again, and get into a really provocative situation. Then I think it's absolutely right.
To give her a good slap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Why would they cut it off at that point?
She really thought he was gonna backpedal.
Yeah.
I actually don't know because they do their research on these people.
He doubled down.
No, he meant what he said.
He said, and that
Nene.
hasn't changed.
I said what I said. But yeah.
Ooh.
What is his name? Oh, Sean Connery was handsome, child. Very good looking. I don't know why he had that half moon hairstyle. That aged
I kept
him.
wanting to like shave the ends of his mustache a little bit because I felt like it was coming down too much.
Possibly, but that interview like 35 years old probably.
I know, but that was bothering me.
Barbara Wawa.
What the Val is saying over there?
Hi, braids. You see how people get so excited? Yeah.
Hey guys,
She's doing too much right now.
She's like, let me lean back so y'all can see that I got braids.
Inches.
We see it.
Inches. Child, if you leave that shoe out of my house, Rue would go to town. Town. She love a good
how much
sweaty. She
topics
loves
do
sweaty
we have
socks,
now?
drawers, undershirts. Oh, what?
Is it up?
We went to when I was home like a few weeks ago. I took her to my sister-in-law's house, and my sister-in-law, her room was open, and then her bathroom door was open. She was in the shower. Child Ruth went in her room and was sitting over there just chewing on her drawers. She came out the shower. She's like, Ruth, what are you doing?
Yeah, I really don't.
Like the sweat smell, I think.
Yeah, they like some.
Baby, she goes to town. Little freak. Yeah. Big old freak. Big
booty, big booty, big old. What do you say?
Yeah, Rue got a rump on her. Big Rue, not little Rue.
So, Erin, you sent me an article about a village of just women, right? It's called the Bird's Nest Village. So, essentially, I took a look at it, and what it is it's a gated women's only village, like tiny houses where only women are allowed. And as I looked into it, women can actually date, but men are not allowed within this gated community of just women.
Yeah, you have to go to their house.
I was about to say, damn, so I gotta leave my house to get some every time.
You do.
Well, so when I read the article, what sort of is interesting is that these are, I would say, more so older women.
They are.
They've lived their lives. They're widowers. Is it widower? Widow? No, widows. They're widows. They're divorced. They've already had their kids. They're on the second.
Well, same sex in there.
The older couple, yeah. And cool, but I don't think that was the majority of who's living there. And what it seemed like in the article was that these women have previously been married, and for whatever reason, they're no longer married. So either death, divorce, whatever, or separated from their spouse or the father of their children. And they simply have no desire to like live communally with men. And from what I've seen, and not only do they not want to live communally with men, they also have no desire to remarry. Mm-hmm. So they might have, little friend. Little friend. Do y'all say little friend up here? Okay. They might have a little friend. And so that friend is not allowed over there, but they can go to his house and, do whatever, hang out, spend quality time. But the one common thread was that it seemed like none of them were interested in having any other like partner or legalized married, partnerships going forward after they had already, entered and terminated that part of their lives. So one, I think we have to look at these women who are just like, yeah, we're done with that.
Yeah.
And not only are we done with that, we just want to kick it with our homegirls as a general matter.
Yeah.
And I kind of get it. I know there's like a lot of chatter out there about like women go on trips and they come back enemies and this, that, and the other. I've never experienced that, so I cannot particularly speak to that. But obviously it happens because, it's a thing. What is it? Let me know.
Yes, it's a thing. It's talked about.
Please let me know, because I've actually never experienced that.
It is a thing. I've experienced that, but not on a level that people talk about it as. Mine was like extreme, but I do feel like some people don't like to be around other females, and they don't like female energy, cattiness, pettiness. A lot of that can go on with a trip when you put a lot of variables in like the situation. Who got to pay for this? Who's in charge of this? We had this plan and she's still in bed. There could be an array of things going on a girl's trip that can cause friends to get into a tiff. I don't want to say come back not being friends, but there was probably an argument or two that went on. This seems like an older generation. Mm-hmm. People that are, no longer...
They're over that.
Yeah, they're over that part of their life. Been there, done that.
Yeah, t-shirt.
Right.
3 t-shirts.
Especially if they're widowed and they...
Or divorced. Yeah, they had all...
It happened for them already.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they've never experienced that.
Yeah.
It happened. I just want someone that... I don't want to die alone. I want community. I don't have someone that lives with me. Do they live with each other, or they just live in the...
No, it's community? Like a little... Let's call it a little suburb.
Yeah, it's like a tiny house community.
But they have their own houses.
Yeah, everybody has their own space. They have I don't remember if there was a diagram in that article or whatever.
There is. It outlines like the amount of space that they have, but it's essentially, it's not like you're not gonna have like a McMansion. So it's
A tiny home. How many? What's the square feet
the
of
tiny
those
homes
things?
could go from like 250 square
like 500
feet
or
to
something?
500.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you want to be fancy, maybe 800.
800. That's a 2-bedroom.
Affordable living.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a 2-bedroom.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be
You know
like,
these people out here, they don't.
you want to get fancy in a tiny home, 800 is like essential.
That must be that's the mansion tiny home. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can. They be like, oh, she balling.
50 to 500. And
I
then
don't know if I want to get into this.
So
right now.
this is my position on this is that I think that like, think at least for me, when I hang out with my homegirls or we go on a trip, these are people that I actually enjoy being around. These are my real friends. This is not a homegirl of a homegirl. Like, cause I mean, even though I can travel that way because I'm going to do whatever I want to do regardless, I still feel like if I'm traveling with my friends, I'm good. I feel safe. I don't feel like nobody's plotting on me. I don't feel like, someone's trying to get over me when it comes to like what we're paying for. Cause I'm horrible when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Me too.
I pay for it. You pay for it. Can we just take all of the totals, divide them by the number of people at the end of the trip and be done?
But that's the thing.
Cause I'm not keeping up with it.
Like,
I'm not
maybe you have
I lose,
friends that you know well enough to know who's not going to try to pass over on you or anything like that. Like, but sometimes friends are friends for what they're friends for.
Good point. Very good point.
Being in a space with someone for an extensive amount of time might show you
Who they
not who they really are, but like you might see a side to them that you wouldn't know because I don't live with this person.
Yeah.
Wait, but you're not living with them. That's the thing.
But on a trip, like you're spending a lot of like
sharing the
close
room with them?
time.
You're right,
You could be sharing a room. You guys could have like a big villa. You guys are sharing like a house space.
Yeah.
And sometimes that gets a little difficult because I've come to find that one of my very close friends, like she is just
nasty.
Not just nasty. I know who keeps their space messy and who's a clean person like me. But some people are really selfish. Some people are really selfish. If someone can get off on going through the whole trip and not pay for at least one Uber because we decided.
Oh no, not that type of selfish.
No.
I'm admitting that I am selfish, but I'm not that type of selfish. I'm not about to like not pay my fair share. Like,
no, yeah.
It's more so like
there's
I want to wake up at 10 a.m. tomorrow and y'all want to do something else, please go about your business.
Yeah.
I'm looking after myself today. Like,
it's
I
people
don't
want
really,
you to be
that's
apart.
not what I would call selfish because I feel that way on a trip. If I don't want to do things and that's not really ever me, that I don't want to do
that though.
They're
like, oh, you always want to go off on doing your own thing. Like,
especially,
selfish.
hold on, if there's too many people on a trip, to be honest, I'd rather travel in like a little bit of smaller numbers.
Yeah.
But like, if there's like a lot of people on a trip and I know it's going to take everybody at least 3 hours to have breakfast and get ready before we go wherever we got to go, sometimes I'm going to wake the fuck up early and do whatever I got to do. I don't have to tell nobody. I'm just going to do this by myself because I know if I have to wait for everybody to do this, it'll probably never happen. So if I want to get up and use the pool, because we never really find time to use the pool, like ever, I'm going to get up and I'm going to use the pool. I don't want to have to wake anybody up.
At the villa, or be in the pool, child.
Listen, I'm going to do what I got to do. I really don't care about anybody else.
I agree. I feel like it's maybe that friend who feels like everything has to be uniformed.
That's, you know what? You're right. That is the problem.
And I feel like the source of the problem is that
person. You're right. Mm-hmm. Well, she don't want to let them do what they want to do.
Facts. Like,
with me and my line sisters,
I have mentioned this on here before, but we didn't fall out, but we definitely were arguing on my first trip ever, like without my parents. I was turning 19 and me and my friends went to LA for my 19th birthday.
That's a good trip.
And one of the girls, she had been to LA before. Everybody else, it was just our first times. So she kept feeling like she was running the trip.
yeah.
we got to do this.
told me this.
We got to go here. Yeah, I definitely mentioned this before. And it was just annoying the fuck out of me because just because you came here before doesn't mean we got to do what you did before when you came. Like, we don't have to go to that restaurant because you went there and it was so good. Thank you for the recommendation, but I'm not really into Asian food like that. So I don't really want to go to that restaurant. I want to go where I want to go for my birthday. Like,
Oh, it was your birthday?
yeah, it was my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And
Are y'all still cool?
I try not to. We're cool, but we're not close.
Okay.
I try not to be this person, but it definitely plays a factor for me. I definitely paid for all of them to be there. You don't get to run this trip. You don't.
Wait. You paid their way to be there?
I did. Okay, so I paid half of
everybody's
of their flight, and I paid for their Airbnb.
Oh.
You were
When's your next
generous.
trip?
At 19.
Right.
Yeah, and that's because at 19,
What were you doing?
I already had my business. Like, I had already started working. I had a business. Like, I was making money, and I mean, they were slowly getting jobs, but they weren't making.
Amanda's like, they're broke.
No, well, they weren't making the kind of money I was making at 19. So it's just like, I know that if I mentioned I want to go to LA, but it's gonna cost blah blah blah, that everybody be like, nah. So,
Amanda, I want to come to Trinidad.
No, girl. I want to come to Jamaica. Okay.
Like, it ain't nothing but it ain't nothing. Come.
Because I saw them advertising the house. I know how much rooms they got. I'm coming next time.
Come. We're going next month. Come. We'll talk
Okay.
after we get off.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, not a big deal.
Because literally, I still have my only trip to Jamaica was on a cruise. I really don't count that. But I did.
Even with your family?
Yeah, no, I've never been with my dad.
Is your dad?
What's the falls? What's the
Dunn's
River? I did go to Dunn's River though.
Dunn's River is like right, like the, because we went, I don't know, when we went I think we went in November. We went in November. We went to Dunn's River because we were just out driving and they were like, let's stop. And so we went over there, had a drink or whatever. And my mother-in-law was with us. It wasn't.
I was a kid.
What?
Ain't no drinks for me.
It's too crowded. Like, I mean, it's great. It's great for the, for the business for them.
Yeah.
But it's just too crowded.
Because that's where all the cruise people went.
Yeah.
We went to, and that's my only proof that I've ever been in Jamaica. But
It
I've
ain't-
never
it's not even
actually had
close.
a vacation in Jamaica. Yeah.
Really?
No, never been.
Oh, maybe you should come with us. I'm gonna ask what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. We have.
15th?
You say T?
No, I said the 15th.
No, I thought you said T because tomorrow. Did I tell you this?
You got tea?
No, tomorrow
You're going to tea?
we're going like for high tea or like high noon tea or high tea or whatever.
She said, "Did you say tea?"
I was like, how do y'all know? No, literally, I was like, how do y'all know? No.
The "Did you say tea?" was funny as fuck.
But yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. My mother-in-law wants to, so I was like, yeah.
You're having high tea.
Wait, in the city?
No, I think maybe a friend or someone owns a place there and she's trying to support it and, so.
But where?
British.
Up by y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, it's up by us.
Oh.
Okay. You can come if you want to. I can add you to our.
What time is it?
I'll add
It's
you.
like, I think like 1:30, maybe something like that.
I was literally just about to say, 'cause I'm gonna be in the Bronx at 1:30.
Oh.
1:30 specifically too. That's so crazy that you
Oh.
said 1:30.
Well, yeah, I wonder if we're taking her car. Cause she likes to like
She drives.
her own car, but like
Oh.
she still has one of my father-in-law's cars. It was I think his 50th birthday or 55, something like that. But it was like one of his first really big gifts to himself.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Bentley. And so she
You guys
kept
are driving that to high tea tomorrow?
I don't know. Maybe I don't
See the
know.
life she's living.
My
See
mother-in-law.
the life she's living, guys.
But because I know we're going to brunch and we are taking the car on Sunday. But I don't know what the deal is tomorrow, but we're going. If you want to go, let me know early in the morning.
Is it 1:30 for sure?
Matter of fact, can I look at my phone, Alan? Sorry, we'll talk about this after.
We
Sorry.
can literally just edit this part out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyway, so what were we talking about before? When we got into before the tea?
The vacation.
Cruise.
I do have a wedding to go to.
When?
in Jamaica
Where?
for Negril
Oh, it's
for Valentine's Day.
We might be there. But Negril is a little further than.
Yeah, I know, girl, because Valentine's Day falls smack dead in the middle of Trinidad Carnival.
Oh, well, you're not going.
I'm still trying to find a way.
Okay.
But as I'm trying to find a way, I'm like, damn, flights from Trinidad only go to
Yes.
only goes to Montego Bay. But I'm like, damn, Montego Bay all the way to Negril is like what, 3 hours?
No.
2?
No. We'll talk about it, but no. I don't even think it's
really
that far.
far.
No, I don't think so. Cause we've driven because we went to a friend's wedding.
Oh no, it's not Montego Bay. I think it goes to Kingston.
Okay, yeah, okay. If it's Kingston, yes, it's further.
And it's yeah.
But you could just fly to Montego Bay and then drive to Negril.
I think that my dilemma was the flight that I would have needed.
It's cheaper in Kingston.
Not cheaper, but time-wise for me to make the wedding on time, I would have had to fly into Kingston and then drive. And I'm like, I would be cutting the wedding kind of close, so maybe that's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
And it's a really close friend's wedding, so I was just like, maybe I shouldn't
go.
do that. I'll just go to Jamaica for the wedding, and I'll try to get to Carnival after.
Great, being a good friend.
I am.
I think I'm a good friend.
I told you,
too.
like, I'm not. I always say like I'm fake a travel agent, but I really do have my travel agent certificate. So I'm helping him. Yeah, I told you that before.
Probably.
I'm helping him coordinate all of the reservations for people coming into Jamaica. Staying at the Royalton in Negril.
I think we stay, girl. Is Royalton a Marriott property?
Is it? I should know that because I worked for Marriott and I should know all of this. I don't know.
If Royalton is a Marriott property, we went there for a friend's wedding, like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
His wedding isn't going to be at the Royalton.
Disappointed.
Though, really?
Yeah.
His venue is really, really nice, but it's just close to the Royal. That's the closest
the hotel. We'll talk.
Destination wedding?
Yeah.
Destination weddings are the
if
best.
You guys need to go on vacation anytime soon, like hit me up, I'll book it for you.
You need to put it on your, is it on your
I really don't know how to market that at all. Like honestly, I've had this license forever. I really just don't know how to market it.
Oh. Well,
so I really just book my own family and I use the discounts for myself whenever I need to go away.
Why you ain't tell me?
That's I think I did tell you before.
You ain't tell me you had no discounts.
Well,
see what I mean?
It's like an employee discount. I can use it for myself. And if I help you book something, I get commission for it.
We're going actually next month, one of my cousins is getting married and we're going to Mexico for his wedding. And we went through like that. Because at first I was like, I'm not using y'all's agent or whatever. I can do my own stuff. But I ended up like, because I had already booked our stuff. And then they reached out to me. They're like, oh, we see that you're blah, blah, blah. Is there a reason why you didn't book with us? I was like, they had a better price.
To be honest, it's not even about booking with an agent. I only talk to him because he's my friend and he knows that I have this license. But I just spoke to the sales rep at the hotel and we coordinated like how much people he would need. And she gave us like a room block. Maybe like 30, between 30 and 40 rooms.
Not what I was saying, but it's okay.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll talk.
Okay.
We'll talk. I guess the next thing, you know, it's funny. When I look at this picture, this guy looks like not him. The Aaron Pierre looks like my ex.
That's funny.
I'll show you a picture. He looks a lot like him. But she seems so happy.
I mean, I would think so. I feel like any relationship you get into after
some bullshit,
after a divorce or something like a huge breakup or whatever, you seem to be very happy because, yeah, you just need something fresh and new.
So you don't think it's real?
No. Not that I don't think it's real. And I really don't want anyone to think that I'm being biased because I said that I love him. I love his face. I love his face. I think he's a very handsome man.
He do look like his name Mufasa in real life.
No, honestly, it's so fitting. I saw before the hard launch, there were little breadcrumbs of this being a thing.
Really?
I ignored it because I was like, no way. I was
I
like, they're
love
I was
Tiana
like, they're
Taylor.
probably in a movie together or something.
Are they?
No.
She ain't want to face the facts.
They're not in a movie together, but
They
that's
in real life together.
That's what I thought it was, because I was just like, not that I thought that it was a super odd pairing. I was just like, no, she's going through a divorce and he's new and popping right now. So I don't know. They're just trying to make fetch happen, and fetch is never gonna happen, you know. But then,
They've been separated for a while.
yeah, separated. Yeah, I guess so. But
I guess like the official divorce,
Yeah.
came later. But like, I don't. She wasn't with her ex-husband like for a minute.
I didn't know that.
This was probably going on longer than
we know
what we
about,
know,
right?
yeah.
So when the hard launch happened, I was kind of like, I thought that this was a lie, but now that it's the truth, I don't know. And here's why I don't know.
because you
Only because Aaron Pierre, I think, is my age, or he might be like a
is he?
year older than me or something.
Can you
like
look it up,
that.
Alan? Is he Haitian? His name is Aaron Pierre.
No, he's not.
No,
Aaron,
he's a UK. He's a British actor.
He
He's
is.
British.
They don't have Haitians in Britain.
No,
they
but you're
do.
saying that he's he might be Haitian because of his last name.
He's 31.
Are you serious, Amanda? Wow.
All Pierres don't have to be Haitian.
Oh, well, yeah, they could be from Martinique.
You acting like this is an unreasonable
It's
thing for me to
common.
ask.
It's very common. Pierre is a very common last name.
For Haitians. I
Mhm.
get it.
Yeah,
That
like-
doesn't
Very common.
mean like Haitian. No,
Well, yeah, it's because it's very common.
I don't know.
I'm not understanding what the
But he
confusion is.
he could be, Afro-Caribbean. He could be from Martinique.
I just feel like when people are Haitian, we would know it.
no.
Did you know Biggie was Jamaican?
Yes, I did.
Did you know
Because
Heavy-
I'm Caribbean, and everybody.
Did you know Heavy D was Jamaican?
No, because I don't know Heavy D like that.
Oh,
Popular American artist with any kind of Caribbean background, 90% I know about it.
Busta Rhymes.
I feel like I know he's Caribbean. Where's he
Grace-
from? Jamaica. He's
Grace-
Jamaican.
Grace Jones.
I don't know. Grace.
Jesus Christ. Who
See,
else?
And that's your problem. Stop trying to give me names that you know I probably don't know.
No, Grace Jones is an
it makes
icon.
sense. Sierra Leone.
Oh, he's African.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Well, no,
the point that I was trying to make.
wait,
okay.
Amanda.
Oh, he's Jamaican.
Oh, wait.
And
I
from
actually-
Sierra Leone.
I actually did know that. I did know that.
Oh, now you know.
No, but I did.
Now you know.
But I did.
Oh, I knew
And
he
y'all
was
know I
Jamaican.
did because I like him. So I've watched every
He was
single
born in London.
interview that
So he's
he's
a
done.
African.
Yes. Well, Jamaican, Afro-Caribbean, and African.
He said his
Yeah.
They're from West Africa.
favorite breakfast food was
Ackee and saltfish.
ackee and saltfish. He said that in the interview.
That's actually my favorite Jamaican
Did you know
food, hands
that?
down.
I watched almost every single. I was obsessed with him. That's all that was on my For You page. Even I wasn't looking for it. It was just. It was every time I opened my phone.
I'm gonna show you my ex.
He better really look like him.
I swear to God.
I did look at this age gap already.
You said
I just don't
you said
remember.
he's 31.
He's 31. She has to be a little bit older than him.
You think so?
I looked at this age gap already.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, it's not a huge
She's
gap.
34.
Really?
Because I remember her Sweet 16.
Yeah. Cause she was with.
You thought she was younger? Do you
what-
remember the days of Sweet 16?
It's true.
She was with Pharrell and them, right? Wasn't she with Star Trek?
She was she?
I think it was Pharrell.
No, she used to be around Chris Brown. Her and Chris. How old did we say Chris Brown was?
36.
Well, yeah.
Or
Chris Brown, like
Really,
at a.
really good friends.
They were really good friends. Like
They
especially
were,
Chris
or they
Brown.
are.
probably from dancing.
I don't know why they had like a fallout. They stopped
they
talking,
did?
but I did not know this, but they were seen talking to each other very recently, and
Wasn't that at
they put-
Coachella?
at Coachella, maybe it was at Coachella, and
thought that
people
was
were like,
Karuchi.
"Oh, well, they were dating and broke up." But that
Again?
too, not again. They were dating when they were.
All the intense conversation.
Yeah. So when Tiana Taylor and Chris Brown were talking and someone videoed it and put it on the internet, like, Tiana Taylor and Chris Brown, talking after blah, blah. So I was like, wait, they had beef? I had no idea until they just showed this reconciliation.
Well, she's coming out with the movie with Leo. So
Leo who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Really? What is it?
She's been in her acting bag.
Oh no, it's supposed to be really, really
She's
good.
good. Like I saw that, was it 1,001 or 10,001? Something like that. It was on Prime, I think.
It's highly anticipated.
I am a Tiana
I saw
Taylor
her
fan.
recently in the movie with Taraji. Is it a Tyler Perry?
No.
Oh, she was in
I
the.
don't think Leonardo is going to be in
No.
Tyler Perry.
I'm not talking about
No,
the
he
Leonardo.
might. Tyler Perry be
I'm
paying.
saying recently I saw Tiana Taylor in it was Netflix. Taraji was in it. Taraji was the main character.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's called One Battle After Another.
That's the Leonardo DiCaprio one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for her. I'm a fan.
The only thing I didn't like about this, I guess there's not much of an age gap, so whatever. I just felt like he's new. He's new. He's popping. Everybody.
He's probably not new. That's the thing.
No, of course he's been acting, but I feel like his coming out and his being like popular was Mufasa. And he was getting a lot of recognition for the Netflix movie. The Netflix movie that he was in like right before that. I just feel like I don't know.
Did you know he was an old?
Yes.
He was what?
Well, no. Well, when I started to
He what?
That movie.
Oh, there was a movie Old that he was in. When I started to like him and I, obsess and I look at everything and they said that he was in Old.
Sit down.
Yeah, I found that out after. Yeah,
I was like, who was he in Old? And then when I saw it back and I was like, oh my God, he looks so much different.
I don't know what Old is.
It's a good movie. It's a movie where they're like
Shyamalan.
stranded
like
on a
them.
beach
A little bit.
and time.
I don't like
was
them.
just-
It was.
I mean, shout out to M. Night, but that ain't really my
Shout
bag.
out to M. Night Shyamalan, but it was definitely
Shamalalala.
Yeah, it's a tough movie to watch.
I like Tiana Taylor.
I love Tiana Taylor.
I am a fan. I just feel like with her, and I wouldn't even say that it's a messy divorce, but you're recently divorced. You got 2 kids.
Separated.
No, they're
Wild?
recently divorced, but not recently separated. That's the thing.
True, but still, I don't know.
What?
I see that as like baggage. I do.
I guess, child.
He's only 50.
Only?
Nice. I thought he was older.
It's that hairline.
No, when I be seeing him, first of all, this picture looks great. When I be seeing pictures of him, he looks older than that.
I was talking to my cousin the other day, and I was asking him, I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna be in town on your birthday. I was like, are you doing anything? And I was like, aren't you gonna be like 45 or something? He's like, no, 46. I was like,
I was kidding.
No. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, man, you killing it. You got your whole hairline. I was like, no, real talk. When you have your hairline, even if it's a little thin, not that my cousin is thinning, because he's not, but like if you have the line, you are ahead of the game.
You're fighting the good fight.
Nigga, the fight is fought. The fight is fought, seriously. Somebody else I was talking to the other day, and they had their hairline. I was like, oh, baby, you killing.
I like Leo though.
Good actor.
Yeah.
Good
I like
actor.
his movies.
You know,
I love him.
I mean, I guess whatever he do with these young girls, that's not my
She
problem.
plays his wife.
Hmm?
I think she plays his wife in this movie.
Tiana?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, interesting. I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, I think it's about. I want to say because the director is I want to say Paul Thomas Anderson. I'm into movies.
I don't know.
What's his thing?
He's known for making really good movies, but I think it's where
What's the plot of this?
she basically plays where not civil rights, but she's a fighter in terms of like human rights and African American rights, and he's part of that movement. They're part of an underground kind of guerrilla tactic movement.
Is it based on?
I don't think it's based on true
okay.
story, but
I hope she does well acting alongside Leonardo DiCaprio.
Amanda, I feel like
he's not gonna let.
I am a Tiana Taylor fan.
Okay.
Nothing that I'm saying has any bias.
Because they were saying they were dating.
Really?
I feel like I might have seen that a time or two. But in that Tyler Perry movie that I saw her act in,
I didn't see it.
with Taraji, I just felt like
She did.
she personally overacted, and sometimes that makes me cringe. And it was very obvious that she had her own hair and makeup done aside from everybody else in the cast. Her face was beat. Like,
Was it the character though?
her character was trying to solve the mystery all day.
She was a cop?
Not the I'm like mystery. Yeah, she was a cop, but it was just like, I don't think that all of that was necessary. Because I mean, do you come to work on a day-to-day basis with a beat face like that?
Aren't they in Atlanta?
I don't know where they were.
I don't know. I got a feeling that the cops, the lady cops, the female cops in Atlanta, come
I just
with a
felt
lace and a
like-
beat, but child.
I just felt like she could have came down a little bit, because it gave like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in a movie, so like I need hair and makeup. I need to be beat, and it's just like,
That's not her. That's actually.
But that's
the
what I'm
production.
saying.
That's
But that's why I felt like she had different hair and makeup than anybody else.
I didn't see it.
yeah, I haven't. Well, I have friends that have, Alan, take
I
care of
think
your
this is gonna be.
But
like,
it was just that movie. Anything
just don't-
else that I felt like I've ever seen Tiana Taylor in, like
that her movie on Prime was so good. Like, she did an amazing job. It's called like 1001 or something like that. Actually, I like paid for it, like to watch it on Prime. It was really good. But I just don't feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is gonna have like a slouch co-starring with him, because that does not elevate him. Or, you know what I'm saying?
right.
I have a really good feeling that it's probably gonna be a good movie. Like, think about it. Like, is Denzel gonna have a slouch as a what is it called? A supporting actor?
Oh no, even the
I mean,
director.
are they doing the casting?
What?
Because she's like, is
No, but the
Denzel
director
going to?
is not like he makes.
He's not a slouch. Exactly. That's what. Yeah.
This is a proper director. Like, I don't want to give you the list.
Proper.
No, I know. That's why I'm like,
Is that chicken, Alan?
it's okay for her to have done that in a Netflix.
But you know what? I've never seen her actually act, so I don't even. I'm not a good person to even bounce.
Marie.
Actually, to be honest, the only thing that I'm
Prime.
thinking about isn't really anything that would make you be like, oh yeah, because I'm thinking about like Tyler Perry shit, to be honest.
Right. So just like separate them.
I'm trying, but I'm thinking about other movies that I
What is
could
that?
like. She did have a movie that she probably did direct. You know what I'm talking about?
I know she's directed like videos and like.
No,
I
she
think
was in a
short
movie.
things.
She was in a movie. Can I do this?
No, because I didn't get to do it.
Look it up.
No.
Can you look it up?
Can you please look this up? She was in a movie, and I think she directed it herself.
She's super talented. I mean, she's
Very artistic.
Yeah.
Can you just tell me the name of the movie? Like, I'll know it if I hear it.
You know what? I think that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna start directing shit.
Right. Can we do a movie?
I think I can.
I think I can
We
too.
can tape it in my house.
Honestly, I watch a lot of movies.
I don't.
And when I do watch
I like
movies,
shows.
I'm like, they could have done that better. I was like, I know what they're trying to do. Something's gonna happen because the camera angle to that. I'm
That's
so
how I always
like,
know when people about to die.
I'm so like behind the scenes of a movie when I'm watching the movie.
You know, the funny thing is I never noticed these types of things until this show.
Get Light.
That's the name of it? Get Light? Oh.
Something very recent, like in the past 2 years.
In the meantime, we can so
one.
yes, that's the one.
That's what she's talking about.
She did a really good job.
What I'm talking about, I think she even had it out in theaters.
Oh, is it when she's like dealing with recovery and she loses her son and she's trying to get her
Yes.
son back?
What is that?
Okay.
That's 1001.
That's 1001.
For real?
That's 1001. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. Amanda.
Is anything else?
Amanda.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
a movie
know.
person.
You like what's that? What's the Godfather? Yeah, you love that shit. That's actually one of my father's favorite movies, but not me. I
You
don't.
don't like Top Shotas?
I am not 100% confident that my dad has watched that. He probably has, but
He's definitely seen Top Shotas.
he probably has.
If I've
I've
an
watched-
American,
With a Jamaican husband,
your dad's Jamaican.
right? I any Jamaican that I am does not come from my father. I promise you. I know reggae. I grew up on reggae. But Shatas, I watched that with my old Jamaican boyfriend.
Oh.
Like he showed me that movie. That's his favorite movie.
I didn't know what a Shata was until my husband. So
Alkaline, that's probably one of my favorite Jamaican artists. I know that because of my ex-boyfriend.
you know, my husband's cousin produces for him.
Really? I love him. So
And he
just keep that in mind.
Grammy nomination.
Really?
I want to say his name, but you know.
Wait.
Not gonna.
I do. You told me this
Should
before.
I? Can I?
You told me this before.
Shout out Andre Hawthorne, Dre Tiggs, big
Hawthorne too?
yeah, Hawthorne, big music producer.
That was all right, Erin. That was all right.
Right? It was good, right? Yeah. I really work on it.
You did tell me this before though.
Oh, his cousin?
Yeah, you told me
You
about.
might
the
have met
cousin.
him before. He be at our stuff.
I don't know. She be thinking that I know everybody. She be like Darren's cousin. I'm like Darren got like 101 cousins.
He definitely has 100 and.
Oh, you probably met him before. I'm like,
Because you
probably met all of them before. Like, I don't know.
There's definitely a million of them. 1 million. His dad, I think, had 10 siblings.
Like,
It's either 10 total or 11, whatever.
Like that's gonna be a lot.
you can't just say his cousin. That needs more explanation. I need to know.
That's like my mom. My mom literally has like 100 first cousins.
Is she one of how many?
My mom's mom, so my grandmama was one of 15.
Do I know all my mom's first cousins?
But I mean, to be honest, actually, the way we grew up, again, my family's, we're bumpkins, you know. The way we grew up, like I know all my mom's first cousins.
Yeah.
And all of us as the kids, all of us grew up together like first cousins.
Yeah.
Because like on the weekends, if my grandparents weren't doing something at the house in Houston, we were in Louisiana. Like we were always on the road because like we would go see my grandmama's sister that was in Lake Charles, which is like 2.5 hours away. We go to Lafayette, we go to New Orleans, we go to, you know, like all across I-10 in Southern Louisiana. Like that's what our weekends were. Like my grandparents would load us up in a van. My grandma used to have that van with a TV in it. And I thought my grandma was rich. She had a TV in the
just
van.
told my sister that like last week. I'm like, I don't know why, but I always used to think grandma was rich.
She had the van.
She
Well,
didn't
you
even
had
have
a van with the
nothing.
TV?
No, we didn't even have
Oh.
that. I don't even know why. I just thought my grandma was always off working. Remember last week I told you that
yeah,
my
you did, yeah.
grandma been coming to
Getting money here, yeah.
she been getting money here. So even when
She had a stash.
all of my mom and her siblings eventually moved out here, she would never be home because she had an away job. Like she would be taking care of people and would have to like live in with them.
When she was a nurse.
Yeah. So it was like we'd only see grandma on the weekends, but she'd always be like,
I guarantee you she got $1 million under her mattress.
she'd be like offering to like,
I promise
let's go
you.
get our nails done. If grandma was going to the nail salon, grandma cannot come, and
going.
she paid for all of us to get our nails done.
Bet she was.
Like I don't know why. Just growing up, I
No,
always
Amanda,
thought-
you're not wrong. You're not wrong because
I always thought she had money.
when you become older, and well, at least for me, I didn't realize until I was older that I just wonder, like, how did my grandparents do what they did? Like, my grandparents were the party, like, aunt and uncle. You know what I'm saying? So it was always a crawfish boil. It was always a party. It was always like my grandpa, my uncles was going fishing, so we had a fish fry. I mean, all the time. I'm just like, where'd they get this fucking money? Like, my grandpa was a truck driver. Yes, truck driving was a good profession. They made good money. And my grandma was always in logistics also. She drove hot shot, 18-wheelers, buses or whatever. But my grandparents, they were simple people. They wasn't trying to go to the Bahamas.
That's what you say. Simple people.
They were very simple people.
Simple people save.
Child, that house was paid off. All of that. Like, in, I'm
That part.
right. But it's like, now that I, just when just like you saying, you realizing your grandma has some bread. I always just look at, like, how are my grandparents doing what they did? They had some bread doing something.
Right.
Something. But anywho.
How many times do you hear about that one person who was a simple man and he passed away? He had
$3 billion.
And he left it all to the school where he cleaned up.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's a real story.
It is.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would love to leave my money to, like, something like that. Part of my money. Part.
I mean, if I have family, no, thank you.
Well, no, because there's things I believe in. Like, if there's, like, an organization that's doing something for global warming or doing something for, like, the education of Black people, like, if there's something that I believe in, like, I want to leave money to it.
Very nice. But I would be dead. But I would hate
niggas can squander.
if I'm in the ground and I leave money for a cause and they can't get their shit together and my money just went.
Amanda, who is less likely to have their shit together? An organization with a nonprofit designation or your cousin?
You're right, but pick wisely.
See?
Maybe don't pick.
But you don't know. That's the thing. Like, you put in a trust and you have, like, what? I'll give you a perfect example. Right now in Houston, Texas, so, like, down the street from my houses is Herman Park. And Herman Park is where the golf course, like the municipal golf course is, like, literally in the middle of the city. And it borders the medical center, which is the biggest medical center in the world. And there's, like, a piece of land that was donated by a family to the city. And the instructions were that if it was no longer of use as a park, a place for people to come and commune or whatever, then that land had to be reverted back to the family. And so right now there's, like, a big thing because the Houston Hospital District, which is, like, the Medicaid. So it's like it's Medicaid based. Okay. So it's like if you're underfunded or whatever, not Medicare, but I'm almost certain it's Medicaid. But if they're not using it for that green space for picnic park or whatever, then it has to go back to the family. And right now it's in dispute because they want to condemn that land to be used for something else.
Did they say what?
For the hospital district. Yeah, they want to expand. But I'm wondering that covenant may be able to beat eminent domain.
Yeah, but what does the hospital want to use it for?
More expansion. I don't know, because at the end of the day, that's still private property. So if it reverts back to being private property, if you're gonna, because the thing is that there's a difference between condemning and, like, taking it over under eminent domain. So it's all in process right now. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen, because that family was like, "Yo, we giving y'all this property for this purpose only." Mm-hmm. And I imagine that it was before eminent domain.
Yeah. Because if you give it for open space, it has to literally remain for open space. Alan is like, yeah.
And I don't see, and I really don't think that eminent domain would apply to it, because it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, like, open space has to literally remain for open space.
It's for the enjoyment of the people that live
the
in
community. If you don't use it for that, unless the hospital can find a way for a loophole where they're going to do a hospital park.
Yeah, right. That's what makes sense. Yeah.
In conjunction with the city, we're using this where our...
Marie, get this. They didn't even notify the family. Mm-hmm. Mind you, these things are on file downtown. Mm-hmm. It's always some bullshit. I mean, just... I say, it's funny. I complain to my dad. I'm sorry, I'm doing too much.
Wait, they donated the land though.
No, there's stipulations.
Yeah.
It's not free reign.
Yes.
You can't just decide what you want to do. Like when you make a decision to, especially a family who uses a trust, or if you're going, you don't just get to just decide what you're going to do.
Yeah.
That's why they have the clause in there that if at any time you guys decide you don't want this space anymore, it goes back to the family. So
Yeah.
if you decide you don't want to do it.
And it might be in a trust. And then when a trust, I think you have more protections as far as being able to combat eminent domain.
The family is like still in a strong position. They'll be able to fight it.
I honestly, I hope they do, because I think that there are other places that they can expand to. First of all, you can expand up.
But you just said it's like the largest hospital. How much more?
I was about to say they want more.
Well, no. It's the largest hospital district like in the world, period.
Yeah, like how much more space do you need?
They're trying to do this when they literally can just do this.
Yeah, like what else are you gonna?
That's why they
I
should
don't know,
have
child.
kept their house in the family.
Honestly, the people that own it, I hope to God that they're able to maintain their land.
Keep it in open space.
Yeah.
Enough.
Because it's in the middle of the city, and we, there's a decreasing amount of that. And this is literally this is in my zip code. It's right down the street from my house.
Luckily, it's owned by a family, because a lot of open spaces that are trying to be preserved aren't necessarily owned by a trust. And
it's just people.
So you have like community advocates trying to keep the open space, and they lose every time to corporations.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of a taking, so that's what we learned in law school. Like, it's called a taking. Have you heard about Uncle Nearest?
Yeah.
So I don't know where I've been. Well, I do know where I've been, but like Fawn Weaver, they sued her to try to take like their company.
Are you serious?
Yes. Look it up right now. I swear to God. It's crazy. First of all, she's my soror. Hey, soror.
Who is this?
Fawn Weaver, Uncle Nearest. So Uncle Nearest, I can't think of his first name, but he is actually the one that I guess created the process or the recipe or whatever for Jack Daniels. So Uncle Nearest was likely property or whatever of Jack Daniels, and it became his after he showed him like how to make the whiskey and do whatever. Okay. So it's probably been around for maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8 years now.
Yeah, I mean, it's been trying to make its numbers. It's been very prominent. It's Black owned. It's been really, I buy it. Yeah.
So you saying this Uncle Nearest person?
So Uncle Nearest is the name of the company, and Fawn Weaver is the she's the founder, CEO, whatever. Like, she's the one that came up with the brand, the company, everything. And so there's I guess one of their banks, that they deal with is trying to somehow foreclose on a loan, which $108 million, but this is also a $1 billion company, right? Mm-hmm. Or they have is it $1 billion company? And so they're trying to pretty much force their hand such that their property, so that the company can be taken. And you are like, when it's like that, you already know that somebody's behind it, So, I mean, it's really just, what is it? Black Wall Street.
I feel like it's because, you know what? I feel like a lot of media attention was like given to, this is who actually came up with the formula. This your beloved whiskey,
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, like it's really a Black man that really curated this.
They hate that, child.
This taste that you love so much in your mouth, and Ooh. Now
it's very sexual. It did. I wouldn't lie.
That's why Marie was laughing. I didn't. There's a lot going on with that.
They getting spicy in these whiskey streets. Now, some of y'all got on this app last week and talked about the Uncle Nearest lawsuit and how the lender was trying to get emergency receivership because they were saying that they
Emergency
had been owed
receivership.
$100 million, and Fawn Weaver and her husband had bought this house that they didn't know about, and that they had spent $2 million to buy this house in Martha's Vineyard, and they misappropriating funds. Come to find out, child,
Thank you.
they done filed a response to the lawsuit and said the overstating of the inventory was done by a CFO that has been terminated. They didn't know nothing about it. They found out about it and are rectifying and doing an internal investigation and probably about to sue him. Second, she said, "Oh, you didn't know about the house? You sure you didn't know about the house? We was hiding it from you?" Bam! Threw a whole bunch of emails on the table and said, "Oh, this is when you came to the house, when we first had a little gospel brunch. This is your travel records. This is where we put you up in a rental when you came to the house. This is where you rented a bike on Martha's Vineyard. But you didn't know about the house, though?
Oak Bluff.
Oh. But you didn't know about the house. But we misappropriated funds.
How would they know that the
Child.
funds was used to buy the house?
Y'all be forgetting that y'all be lying. How you gonna file a lawsuit and you know you lying? Then you say under penalty of perjury? These things that I am asserting in this lawsuit is... So now they about to file a countersuit because, this is bad publicity. This is causing problems. But listen, I am not far from Bedford County. It is like 2 counties over. I have done real estate closings over there, so I have driven over there before. Let me find out. I need to go make a trip to the courthouse when they have this hearing. I think it's this week for this emergency receivership. Because, baby, I want to be front and center to see what's going on up there. But y'all get on here and just be talking and you don't know what you're talking about. You only had one side of the story. You didn't get the other side yet. You got to get both sides before y'all start talking. So that's why I'm trying to go to the courthouse to get both sides. So I'll keep y'all posted on what I find out up here, child.
She need business. She's going to the courthouse.
I'm gonna get some whiskey tomorrow.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm doing. Like,
Few
I'm
bottles tomorrow.
So you know what? Let's make a note about this, guys. Fawn Weaver has made an incredible business as a Black person, as a Black woman, and as a person who is seeking to solidify Black people's what's the word? Black people's contribution to this country and to what's something that's known to be very American, which is whiskey. American whiskey, everyone knows, like, there's a difference. You have Japanese whiskey, you have American whiskey, Canadian whiskey, whatever. Like, Fawn Weaver has done an amazing job of highlighting the story of the person who actually created Jack Daniels, and it wasn't even negative. It was, I mean, in my opinion, it wasn't negative at all. It was just the truth.
But people took offense.
Well, that's their problem, because if you can't deal with the facts, then that's your problem.
Yeah,
it's no one else's problem. And so I really do think that we should support her. I'm actually I'm very particular about the whiskeys that I drink. But I am 100%, I'll say for the next few months, I'm only gonna drink Uncle Nearest. And I suggest that you guys do the same so that we support this sister. And what they're trying to do, because it's not really just a business venture. It's really it's a story, and it's a history that really needs to be known in America. And we already know that they're trying to erase, not even trying to, they have always tried to erase, like, the contributions of, like, what Black people have done in this country. Everybody knows we're innovative. Everybody knows that we are dynamic. We know how to survive. There's zero question about it. We talked about it last week.
I was just about to say rice and beans.
Literally. Beans and rice and beans.
Hey.
Like, everyone knows that, what we're capable of. So I want to send this as a shout out to my soror, Fawn Weaver. Like, keep up what you're doing. And I just want to invite everybody who's a whiskey drinker to, don't buy Crown for the rest of the year, for this month. Buy Uncle Nearest. Don't buy the Suntory for the rest of the year. Buy Uncle Nearest. We really have to support them because they are doing something important that creates jobs first and foremost, but it also like solidifies historically what Black Americans have done. So,
and it's like comparable, affordable.
Yes,
it really is.
It's very affordable
Very
and it's good
and
quality.
affordable. And it is. It's good whiskey.
Yeah, it's not bullshit at all. It's actually better than Jack Daniels if you really want to know.
I don't drink Jack Daniels, so
I used to be a Jack girl in college. I was a
Only
baby
around Erin do I even consider whiskey.
in college.
She had us drinking whiskey at Lavender Room a couple weeks ago. Yes, that whiskey drink in the barrel cup.
Why you? That was literally a
Whiskey or
special.
brandy?
It was a special that we all got
It was a
because
special.
Erin
Like, what?
kept asking questions about it. So the server offered us a tasting.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did because Erin kept asking questions about the whiskey.
Sorry, you're right. Shout out to Lavender Room in Brooklyn on Nostrand Ave.
Harriet, come check it out.
Period. Punto. Punto for my Hispanic brethren. Punto. All right. What do we have next on the agenda? Ooh. Dang, Alan.
She couldn't even get her question out. What's next? Misogyny
Jesus Christ.
is always brought. Is that what he said?
God.
Misogyny is always brought up.
I was like, now this.
Misogyny is always brought up. What's the female word for misogyny?
Misandry.
Wait, does it work?
How can we never talk about that? You know why we never use it? Because in our culture today, men are not allowed to have opinions about anything. It's misogyny, but women can say whatever they want about anything. If you look at history in the last couple of decades, women have had the most to say about things. And then women are also getting mad at other women for having things. That's how pick-me culture became a thing. You don't hear them call men pick-me's, it's women pick-me's. So anytime a woman
simps.
has an opinion that differs from the popular culture of most women, what do they call her? A pick-me. Anytime a man has an opposing opinion to what the popular culture of women think, what do they call him? Misogynistic. How come there is nothing like that for women? That's my biggest problem.
Well, apparently there is a word, but we just never hear it.
But you see what I'm saying?
Misandry.
People don't even know what it is.
be
The
the
same
word
way
of
you
the
have
day.
toxic masculinity. So there's nothing toxic about women. There's no such word as toxic femininity. You want to know why? Because toxic masculinity was created by women.
I'm gonna let you go first.
I was about to say I don't think I have, but I do.
I'm gonna let you go first because I just want to chill and just see what I want to see what the people say.
I think that
I'm feeling very Miami.
to say that toxic masculinity, that phrase was created by women is ridiculous. And I just want to say that no, we don't use the word misandry in like our everyday. It's not one of our buzzwords. We spoke about buzzwords earlier. It's not one of our buzzwords, and misogyny has been because we see misogyny a lot in our day-to-day lives, and that's why it exists in our vocabulary. It's not women making it up. It's really just us learning the world, just like how we learned all of these other what did we call it earlier? Progressive. We're learning the ways.
Progressive terms.
Yes, these are progressive terms. We're learning the ways of the world, and we're learning people, and we have therapy, and we have these words to guide us in what is happening and how relationships are formed, and the negativity that comes from males. This word was not created by women. The phrase was
But created and controlled.
I feel definitely not controlled.
Thank you.
It would be nothing to push if there was nothing to talk about.
Alan, I know your ass got something to say.
That's just my little 2 cents. And not to say that misandry doesn't exist.
It absolutely exists.
It definitely does exist. I know a couple toxic women myself.
Wow.
I mean, I just admitted to knowing a couple toxic women myself.
Alan must know
Did
your
you
friends.
do you want me to say that every woman I know is toxic? Is that what? Because I feel like I'm being fair here.
No.
Okay, a couple
A
is
few?
2, few is 3.
Do you know her friends though?
And I don't even mean friends. I just mean like people in the
No.
world. I've come across people. I've met people. That doesn't have to mean my friends or anybody close to me, but I've come across a few toxic women that have toxic traits, and
Of course.
Absolutely.
misandry is a thing, but unless we're talking about it being like absolutely detrimental to this relationship recession that we are now going through, I feel like that's when it can become a bigger conversation. As to acts, why we don't talk about it,
Because it's really not a thing.
Because misandry is not backed up by structural
Thank
power.
you. Thank you.
And that's the problem
Jesus
that
Christ.
some people
I have none.
maybe don't understand that.
No, you know what? No, let me say it. I know you trying to sugarcoat it. So this is the thing. I love the Ellises. I love what they represent. However, this is a terrible take because at no point, and we can only speak for the United States because this is where we live. At no point have women controlled the policies, the ideologies, the institutions, X, Y, Z in this country, right? So to say that women have an opinion, cool, yes, we do. Those opinions have been elevated on podcasts. They've been elevated on 90s talk shows, Oprah, Sally, Jesse, Raphael, whatever. Like, it is a thing. Women have complaints. What do those complaints...
Policies at.
Thank you. What do those complaints materially amount to? What? What is a complaint? Nothing. It doesn't materially amount to anything. That is a problem. So you're saying, essentially what he's saying is that, yeah, toxic masculinity, blah, blah, blah. Why aren't we attacking feminine toxicity? Whatever. What is it? Toxic femininity. Cool,
Yeah.
we can. There's literally no problem because it exists. There's literally no problem. But there's also no structures holding up toxic femininity. What structures are holding it up? Please tell me. That's what I want to know.
None.
You got a whole bunch to say over there behind them TV screens. But there's not one thing that women, and this is honestly, this is without race. Across the board, there are not things that hold up toxic femininity.
It's an illusion.
You want to? Okay.
Oh yeah, delusion. Delusion holds it up.
Okay, so Alan, I feel like give us something. You're like saying or whatever.
Hold on. Alan's going to be like, what's viral?
No, put him on the mic because he got something to say.
ahead.
Give him the microphone.
Go ahead,
So
Alan.
like
We're not gonna cut it out.
Counter it with something.
If you were to put it in
No.
You're too
no.
far. You're too far.
Yeah, son.
if you were to put it in simple terms, women have a very tough time with balancing communication with accountability. What happens is that for communication to flow freely, and I understand your complaint, I want to balance out what you complain, but you're going to have to hold and carry some accountability as well. And when that comes to, let's say if accountability was 100 pounds, women want to carry 3 ounces.
Because women didn't apply 100 pounds. Damn, you want me to carry 100 pounds that you applied? No, it can't be 50-50 when you put 100 pounds on my neck.
To put
not what I'm
100
saying.
pounds on just one person is unfair. And what I'm saying is that we're not saying we're literally not saying that toxic women or toxic femininity does not exist.
Absolutely exists.
We are not saying that. So for you to come and your counter is all women can't take accountability or they don't have the communication skills to do so. That's just not true. Like, you're literally trying to put everything on us. And it's just not true. So and that leads to men not taking their part of accountability, because it's just like, as long as you know that woman or a woman has some accountability to take for whatever reason, whatever accountability you have to take doesn't matter. You're also assuming that all women are
gossiping. No. Gossiping? Niggas gossip more than women. Are you serious? Alan, I'm in a barbershop every other weekend or every other week. Men gossip way more than women.
I just said this.
Way more. And the thing is that, like, y'all be gossiping about stuff that y'all not even willing to take accountability for with your homeboys. You know your homeboy doing some fuck shit. And y'all talking about him, but ain't nobody going to correct him. Ain't nobody going to tell him that, yo, my dude, you're not doing right by your family. You're not doing right by your home. You're not doing right by your children. But we gossiping. Fuck out of here. No. And make sure you don't cut this out. No, because, like, the thing, like, so maybe y'all aren't in men's spaces, but to be in barbershops all the time where men ain't tripping about, I think maybe they might chill on, like, kid stuff. If there's kids in there, they may not say stuff. But for the most part, when I'm in these spaces, they talking.
Listen to a conversation with a man talking to his homeboy, not an acquaintance, but like a person that he's comfortable with.
Casual man-to-man catch-up can be seen as gossiping. Because that's what
gossip.
Yeah, because that's what you guys call gossip when we catch up or we give the deets of what's been going on in our life. That's gossip to you guys. But you guys do the same exact thing. Chris, you making a face, so what's up?
Yo, when I tell you, you wrap it up in clean linen and you repackage it and say it's not gossip. It's like I'm catching up with my boy. Please give me the data.
Yeah,
I have no historical. Please don't say Helen of Troy.
Who starts the war?
Right. Wait, hold on. I think that's very ironic because, one, I actually don't know a lot of women that just make up random gossip just to stir drama. I do know that when things come to being like completely made up, men do that best. Why do you guys always lie about, I don't even want to say you guys because I'm throwing you in a category with, you know, people you don't belong in, right? But why do men specifically, not saying all men, but many men, why do they always lie about people that they've done things with or had sexual relations with when that really
did use
not
a woman
happen?
as a scapegoat with the quickness and the readiness? And Alan's like, oh,
I'm not
how
saying
many
you have
wars
to be-
have been started? Because like a man needs a scapegoat and a woman is the
war?
easiest.
Who started the war?
Low hanging fruit.
Listen to this. I'll tell you guys real quick. Yesterday was watching a movie and then we were having a conversation, right? You know what the funny conversation was? When I was younger.
No, we don't know.
Baby mother culture was crazy, right? Remember the whole baby mother culture during the 90s, early 2000s? You know, one thing most men said they've experienced commonly is that when you dated a girl who had a baby, she always made you pick her up around the same time the baby father was around. Do you know how many baby fathers have walked in houses because she wants the baby father's attention. She wants attention from a man. Women have started so many wars just for attention. You know what they said about women? They said you could do anything to a woman within reason. But this is just the quote. You could do anything to a woman except bore her. Do not let a woman get bored.
Alan.
Women are addicted to attention. Women are addicted to drama. They need it in their veins.
Alan, I'm sorry.
Thank you for generalizing all women.
No. You know what? Allow him to generalize. I'm sorry. I have a few rebuttals to that. One, I know plenty niggas who like to keep up mess. Plenty. Like, I don't know if they got it from their mama, their daddy, I don't know who it came from, but they love to keep up a good argument, whatever. And the argument don't even be needed. Like, what are you raising your voice about? somebody I don't want to deal with. Period. I just don't deal with those kind of people. But Alan, for you to say that women start these wars, no. The wars are started by men who are unable to react in those situations appropriately. The thing is that if you see there's your woman's child's father here, and then you come here, what you got a war for? He ain't with her, you are. So what you warring for?
Emotionally dysregulated.
Yeah, the thing is that, no,
But
see.
you're dysregulated.
Oh, wait, no, okay, so Alan, what you're saying, the woman put you there, and she also made you react the way you acted, right? Okay, cool. Wait, so that means that the woman controls you. So it's either the woman controls you or you don't know how to control yourself.
Right. Because she made me react this way.
Because the woman made you. I'm sorry, and the thing, and I'll say this, and I've said this before, like, we make our own choices. Even when, remember I told you a long time ago that, like, my husband, like, I cheated on him with somebody else. And I never said to him, like, hey, I made a mistake, or it was your fault. Yeah, there were things that he was doing. At the end of the day, the decision to be with somebody else was on me. I made that decision. What? No, but I said this a long time ago.
Yeah, but this is a woman taking accountability for her own actions and not saying, oh, but you weren't there for me, or you stopped sleeping with me and you weren't giving me enough attention, so it's your fault that I went out and cheated on you.
So I'm accepting
Which is usually a man's argument about going out and cheat.
That so his actions contributed to my response, to what I did. At the end of the day, I still made that decision. Nobody made me make that decision. You understand? So for a grown man to sit up and say, oh, well, she made me do that. No, nigga, you did that. Like, and I'm saying it with my SO voice. No, nigga. Like, no, like, you did that. So just say that there were things that contributed to it, but you made your decision.
But like, men are so happy to use women as a scapegoat. Like,
thank you.
It's just it is such low hanging fruit. It, like, their favorite keyword of the last 2 years have been accountability.
I knew when he got
but
over
they can't
there.
spell it.
When he got over there
But they can't
and wanted
spell
that
it.
mic, I knew he was gonna say that.
It's like
I knew that word was coming out of his mouth.
That's like their favorite word, and it's just like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a level.
It's
of
like narcissist.
Inability for comprehension. Like, you don't understand what accountability actually means. Like, you'll say in the same breath, you made me do this, as if somebody has full control.
They had a gun to your head.
Yeah,
right? And then you'll talk about accountability.
Accountability is to men what
Ellen, you gotta be on
narcissism
mic.
is to women.
Mike. No. You can't talk without a mic.
You need the mic. Alan needs the mic.
Helen.
A woman will put you in some tough positions. And I'm going to explain something to you guys. You see, you guys are all very intelligent women, so I want you guys not to take this in the wrong way, right?
Already did.
The ability to understand or accept the things that I'm saying is probably where the barrier starts. You guys can't even accept it before you reject it. I can't even get past the barrier.
Did you ask
Your
us?
defense
Did you ask
system.
us? No.
First of all,
Did you ask
accept
us?
and reject is two different. Hold on, I'm just trying to get through something real quick, just to correct you. You accept and reject. Those are two different buttons.
No.
There's no accepting and then later on pressing that reject
even
button.
Get past the barrier. There's a doorway of listening that if you open that doorway, it's also going to have to make you analyze that. A lot of times, all right, so let's just say there's a common saying that 20% of women are chasing 80%. I mean, 80% of women are chasing 20% of men, right? So this is...
But that's not even true.
But this is actually proven true.
It's not.
It's on apps.
Thank
Right?
you. It's
No,
not
just
even
to,
true.
Like let's let him make his point without
So-
having him
so did you-
put anything else on us.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Let's just let him talk.
I just don't like him saying like false things.
What I'm trying to say is this.
Say it.
Women naturally are like, y'all just love attention. Y'all do. And sometimes you guys will get the attention at the expense of whatever it takes. That's just a thing for women, right? And I think it's natural more than unnatural.
I'm trying.
Right?
I'm trying, but everything in my being just has stop, Alan. Shut up. Stop.
All right.
Because first of all,
You sound nuts.
I think that we started this conversation not generalizing men
At
and
all.
and literally accepting the fact that toxic femininity exists.
It's a thing.
You're getting on the mic and you're generalizing all women, saying that we love attention and we just can't help ourselves.
Let me get
And
him
that
killed.
is, yeah, that it's just
Uh-huh.
not true, because we can definitely say the same thing for men. You guys love attention as well. I know a lot of men that love attention and love the attention of other men.
Oh, that no.
Say that.
That is the attention that
Amanda,
they
speak
desire.
on
That's
that.
the attention that you guys are
Thank you.
looking for. You guys are looking to
Thank you.
impress each other. Fuck a woman.
Homeboys, exactly.
So it's like, let's not get up there and do that. If you know the kind of woman that, you know, gets a man in trouble and puts a man in difficult situations because of the attention that she seeks, there's women out there like that. But when you generalize us all and say that that's our like goal in life is to just receive this attention and we're out to get you guys and everything from us is just negative, 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 that spews the wrong message. Are we 8 at the table where we're trying to
Bridge gaps.
and, you know, get people to look at relationships in a positive light? Like, let's not do that, because it's not true. It's definitely, no, I'm talking to you because you're the one that got on the mic and
You were giving your
Back there
opinion.
talking.
You
behind
gave
the
your opinion
computer.
freely. You gave it freely.
No, guys, let's come on. Let's no. Amanda.
okay, well, I guess from now on we won't be asking Alan about his opinions. And he actually did say he was going to stay upstairs. What happened to that?
Nene. Bloop. Listen. No, but
All I gotta say,
No.
I'm sorry, Aaron. All I have to say is this: in fairness, women have a completely different experience than men experience. What we experience through life and what you guys experience through life is not the same. And we do know that women tend to think more emotional than men do.
how do we know that?
Because it's proven.
By what? By what?
You know what? This is the reason why y'all build those.
Hold on. But wait, even if
you're literally saying it's proven. All I'm doing is asking you for your
it is
authority.
not proven.
Where's the authority on that?
okay, say I agreed with you. Wait, what was your initial statement?
No one disagrees on that.
Okay, but even if you're saying that it's proven that women are more emotional, I wouldn't even argue. Even if it's not proven, let's just say we're taking that for truth. Even with that information, we don't go around saying like men are shit. There are women that do that, but all women don't do that. You are making it seem as though the woman and everything about a woman is everything that's wrong with a man.
I just want to go ahead and preface what I'm about to say is that more and more data is actually coming out. Women are much more regulated than men because women tend to build community and women tend to express their feelings. Men are so dysregulated because they don't talk about nothing. So they tend to be more reactive and more explosive and more emotional.
Suicidal, more domestic terrorists.
There was actually a stat that was saying this. So I just want to say something. Historically, right? No, historically, history. We're in a society that's very civilized. We're in a society where women are protected.
Are we?
Well, it's more protected than before. Historically, women were dealing with men who are very brutes, and women had to develop the skills and the talent to calm a brute down. Men with brute force, warriors throughout history. Just imagine that. Men who would just snatch a woman up and do whatever. Over time, women became much smarter, much more manipulative, not in a negative way that I'm saying that. They understood how to take control of men. Women had to learn to be strategic. It was part of their survival guide. So now when you take women who throughout years have to have the strategy to always keep, because when they conquered a place, they got rid of the men, they took the women, right? That was just normal. They took the land and the women. That was always. Women over time had to learn how to calm men down, do all of this, take control of their mind, get them, right? Now, when you take a woman who's developed that throughout time and you put her in a civilized society where she's no longer in that place where she has to do all these strategies, she never let the strategies go.
Why would she?
Boy, that was nothing but 1983.
Like what?
You just got here.
Why would she let it go?
1983? Like,
That's when you can get a credit card.
right, like what are we talking
He's
about?
actually leaving now. He's leaving now.
But the thing, why would you let it go?
Like,
It's
you
literally-
shouldn't.
What is it called when you develop skills to survive? Like that's what it is.
Isn't that called evolution?
Yeah, exactly. Why would women let go of that?
What? That was 5 minutes ago. What are we talking about?
Nothing. Let's go.
And
to the next topic.
I'm glad he just left.
Jesus
quickly
Christ.
After that, I'm so sick of this conversation.
I really am.
I'm sick of that conversation.
I think he was about to close out. Actually,
you said what?
He said before we close out. He said that before.
What time
when he was on the mic.
Yeah. No, we can close out.
No. Is the food here? Is there food?
Like this? Wait a minute.
You can do it.
I want food. Thank you guys for joining us on yet another episode of our Untitled new show.
Send us titles.
It's still a work in progress. So we're looking forward to the comments still. So keep sending them in. Let us know if you like the ideas that we've come up with on the last episode, or if you come up with something a little bit more creative or fun, just send us in, let us know. But until next time, bye guys.
Nothing in my cup.
Nothing in my cup, because you know, girl, we be drinking.
Can't cheers to empty cup.
We can't? Oh, you're right. It's bad luck, isn't
Actually,
it?
Chris, can you come get this bottle right here?
Yeah, put a little something in that cup.
We need two little drops. They got to cut this out.
Okay. We are
Oh, you got it.
just getting us poured a little some. I thought he was about to full the whole thing.
No, Chris is
but
like he just for the shot. All
he
right.
said it just needs to be something in the cup.
All right. So we're
cheersing to episode 2. We're cheersing to you guys.
You know what? Let's make a real cheers. I want to say this. And this is what I always tell people on their birthday. Let us cheers to continued health and increased wealth. And I say that simply because we're just in a fucked up time, and our mental health is on the line. Our physical health is on the line, like just everything. So I really would encourage us to try to continue being healthy in whatever way we can do it, you know. And we all got to get money, so let's get this bread, bitch.
I hope she calls me on my birthday and says all of that.
I do.
I hope she calls me. So cheers, guys.
See what I mean? I can't do no right.